Hello everyone, welcome back to Teens in Space Get to the Spilux. I'm your DM Matt for this episode 3. Welcome everyone so much to the stream. Hello in the chat. I am very excited for this one. I scared them already and said I had planned some things rather than did my usual loosey-goosey vibe. So we have a wonderful host of adventurers for you tonight. The Spilux crew is on the Euphorion, I should say, and we are orbiting the black hole. The beehole of the prison system. Now I'll kick over to the other one. We've got a lot going on. I'm still frazzled from our charity stream, so thank you for tuning in for those as well. It's been really, really awesome. We have absolutely smashed like every goal so far. So I have nothing else to say other than let's welcome in some of the wonderful players that have been on both of those and our characters for tonight. And there they are. Hello, everybody.
I was really taken aback by Beehole. Then I remembered what game I was playing.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. No, you're playing a silly game there where we will world build stuff every now and then.
It tracks.
And we have things like a Gordon Ramsay character. We have a lot of separate shenanigans going on with the incarceration system. I'll just recap for a bit. We're in the Coconut Star system, as it were. The air is thick and muggy, like we're in a tropical climate. You have gone to Pen to rescue Stitches, who was incarcerated there. It is a penultimate station to the one that we are now on, the Euphorion, which is orbiting the black hole, also in pieces. We smashed into it with our warp drive using the Ford Falcon, Space Ford Falcon of the Warden.
Falcon.
So we might see more of them. Gordon Ramshed. Very, very annoyed about that one. Yeah, I know, right? After coming from Deep Fridays, we delivered a massive order to the 40,000 workers and residents of the Pen prison. And then we just released everyone, I think, from memory. You just went beep, boop, boop, and it went everyone.
Just thought, what could cause the most chaos and the most hassle for the Warden? I know, release everyone.
Release just 100% of the prisoners. That would do it. All right, well, starting with just straight to my left, right. The overlay is confusing. To my left, D20. How are you?
Good evening, one and all. It is a spectacular moment for those that haven't watched the VODs of the charity games Matt was talking about. Hilarious, and I'm still trying to get over that we had a Trask and a Purple Worm turn up and make magic in the movie sense.
My wet mouth Trask made a reappearance.
Yes.
Your wet mouth Trask. I killed it with a mayonnaise grenade.
How dare you, sir? I created that absolute monstrosity. How dare you?
It's the only thing it's vulnerable to.
Yeah. Earlier on in the stream as well, I completely exploded a hot sauce bottle and it got all over myself, my room, my keyboard, and it got clipped. So enjoy that one if you want to have a little look at that. There's a literal moment where you see the gears turn in my head to see what's actually happened. And LNL sitting on the stream with me was just like the entire time, just like holding his tongue, trying not to laugh. It was so funny. Oh, man.
Oh, dear.
Wild. Ellie, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. Yeah. I've been enjoying watching those charity streams too. So, that's been fantastic. So, hi, I'm Ellie B, and I enjoy watching D&D streams.
All right, next up we got MVCDM. How you doing?
Hello. I'm well, thank you. I'm NBC, and I also enjoy watching D&D streams, but not as much as I enjoy participating in D&D streams. And boy howdy, am I going to be participating in some streams other than this one in Matt's charity showcase.
Oh yeah, you're in the 40k one.
That's right. I'm in the 40k one, and also in another one. I think it's a D&D one, right?
There's only one non D&D left, and it's the 40k one on Sunday.
It is going to be absolute chaos.
We're going to be playing all Orc Boys in that one.
The only way to be.
Yeah, MVC. Is that based off that 10-page book that you were talking about earlier on that you might explain to us?
I had to sign a covenant for the 40k stream that the one that says all orcs sound like Vinny Jones. But yeah. So looking forward to that, but more so looking forward to returning as the lovable Tim for this evening.
Always a pleasure. Hey G, how you doing?
Hello, darling. You know I'm always doing great. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm playing Stitches tonight. The unfortunately named, unfortunately built. The definition of built wrong. Not built different, just built incorrectly. And I'm super keen to play tonight, as per usual. Without a mask today, which
Well,
would
we
be
did that- we
different
did
for
that-
Stitches.
Yeah, we did that reveal last week, so it's pretty appropriate to
did.
have
She's not-
it all up there now.
She's got her face out, and as NBC has pointed out, the scars have changed because I cannot keep consistency going.
Well, we got to have a word with the art department then on that one for the continuity error.
Consistency? Continuity? Me and her don't get along.
Will the face be as
Consistency.
expressive as the mask? That's the thing.
Consistency. I
look.
can't read.
Can you make your eyes go into little love hearts?
Actually, I have contact lenses that do that.
Oh.
So the answer is yes, I
Didn't need
can.
to ask, that was shit.
If I
I
duck off
request
stream for
these.
15 minutes because I'm frantically trying to put contact lenses in my eyeballs.
Ah, fair. And last but certainly not least, we have Red. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Dragon. I've been here this week doing we actually kicked off the charity.
We
thingy.
did. We
Yeah,
did.
that
Yeah,
was.
we came out of the gate so strong with that first game.
Oh man, it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
So many
Just
deck
the
draws.
postie, the poor little postie.
So they have become a
He died
recurring
twice.
character enough in almost every game that I
He's the
really want to
best.
get some art done up. And I've been talking to an artist to try and get maybe something like a tarot card or like a shirt or something like that. Yeah. Because
That
they
would
hand
be
out
sick.
cards.
Yes,
Yeah. But
and
yeah.
you should absolutely run 3 at once and see what shenanigans happen because that never ends badly.
No, not at all.
But yeah, I'm here again tonight and excited to play Trip, the pilot who does not speak common.
Amazing. All right. Well, I kind of did a bit of a recap. So what do you say we just get straight into some derelict ship adventures at the moment? Because you are all
Derelict.
on. I keep trying to name it the Glycon, but we've already named it. Mostly because I like the name the Glycon. But the Euphorion is orbiting Hell's beehole as we speak. You have
Hee hee,
crashed.
ha ha.
You've crashed the ship into this station ship, which has now split in a few pieces. However, it has altered the orbit. You don't know how long you have, but you know, and you heard over the comms that a lot of prisoners were just given freedom by your own hand as well. And also, the orbit has been slightly altered. Just a bit.
You make it sound so much less
Smidge.
dramatic than it actually is.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Great,
fine.
actually.
Fine. This is fine.
It's fine. This stuff, so fine.
We're going to land straight into that. That's where we're going to pick up straight after you start stumbling out of the ship of the Warden Space Falcon, and you fall on the floor as debris is everywhere. There are red alarms and lights blaring, and you can hear utter chaos erupting on the Euphorion right now.
Might I request that before Stitches has come out, she has gone into the warden's main quarters and just trashed the shit out of it in the time between when she realized the ship's going down and
If
actually
it wasn't
crashing.
trashed already.
Going through deliberately just messing up everything. And then
Just
she's
knocking
come
something
out.
off his desk.
Yeah, just like knocking everything over. Just tearing stuff up. Just pissing
Yeah,
over
you could have
place.
done that. Yeah.
Thank you. Wonderful. Great.
Absolutely.
Just make sure that's canonical for Stitches.
Is everyone else okay? All in all, I think that was one of our better landings.
Define okay. Oh. That was
In
not fun.
mostly one piece.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Stitch is going to just go over what's still attached. Is
Just
she
feeling
in
along
one
the
piece?
stitch lines.
Stitches,
just like-
you are...
Feeling the stitch lines?
You are absolutely in more than one piece than your other crew member right now. Ula has had to possibly remain in a safe space while they're literally getting themselves pieced back together. However, you seem intact. You're pretty good. You've managed to like keep yourself together during all this.
There's a first time for everything. What about you guys? You okay?
Can we put Ula in the esky for safekeeping?
Yeah. We put
You
all her
could,
the
yeah.
SQ.
In Tupperware
I'll allow that.
containers.
Yeah, why not?
I think this would be the first time that Stitches... Does Stitches realize what Ula... If Ula's in also several pieces?
I think you guys are separate species, though. Is that correct, or are you the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They're
think.
separate species.
Are we separate? I thought we were the same species, and she's doing the thing I was doing.
Let me check.
I could be wrong though.
While we verify that with the disembodied voice.
While
Is
we
anyone-
check with the
is-
Lord on high.
Is anyone on fire? I have a tertiary function as a fire extinguisher if needed.
I don't think there's anything physically wrong with me, but I think there's a crack in my pot.
Is that like a big problem? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but
Yes, duct the tape, the duct of tape.
Yes, use the
I
tape.
think I
I'm
would
gonna
recall
tape-
that.
I'm gonna tape Fern's pot to
Not
hold it
that
together.
I don't appreciate the rescue. What are you doing here? Why are you here?
We came to rescue you because you disappeared.
But
And by disappeared, I mean were taken by the authorities in what I can only assume was some kind of bounty hunt.
do I owe you? We just met. Not that again. Appreciative. We just met.
Correct.
I
Power to them
also
people.
Hey,
needed to get the badge, which was Rescue Destitute Prisoner,
that's
that
very
Ula
specific.
is going to print out.
All its
Ula's
badges are very
good.
specific.
Oh, okay. I
And
think you might get a second one.
oh, what's the
Yes.
second one? I can get another
Escape
badge.
Fiery Inferno from
Mhm.
ship that we've crashed. Is that
can
a
you-
badge?
Do I need
Escape
to-
space wreckage badge.
Yes, just a
Space
little bit.
survival.
Hey, if that's your motivator, I'm not here to shake that boat.
remember,
Thank you.
Stitches, you do not owe us anything because we are La Familia.
Oh yes, the food family.
Sorry it took us so long. We also made a delivery prior to coming here.
30
Yeah, that's right. You did too.
39,998 people, because there was a few problems with milkshakes. They were drank beforehand, but the rating should be fine.
I thank you for coming for me.
But that's okay. Could you just take Ula's leg and stick it into the esky, please?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes. Come on, let's get you into the esky
So it does
for
look like
portability.
we were correct. You guys are, I think, the same species.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So
This-
Cephalon.
Yes. Yeah, two cephalons. This
Walk into a bus.
is a
fine.
development.
I've got
No, it's good.
You see, like, yeah, it's
She
like a
hides it
different.
well.
It's a different color to your body, your being, I guess. But their pale blue starts to show themselves and start to try and reach for their other parts, like almost like a plant trying to reach for branches and like in the sunlight when they start growing.
Got you. I've got you. No, I understand. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to get you into the esky. That feels demeaning, but we do what we got to do. Catch. Just
It
on
will
like
keep-
a
it will keep
chain
her
of
fresh.
spots.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
Tim.
Good catch.
Do we have
Yes.
Sofo around? Didn't we have
Oh
Sofo?
yes.
Oh, yes.
One moment. I'm
Uh-huh.
going to. I can't remember if it was a cassette tape or if it was in the cigarette lighter to unplug him from the AU Falcon.
He was
From the
plugged into
Space
the
Falcon.
cigarette lighter.
Okay, I'm going to unplug Sopo
Is-
from the cigarette lighter.
Okay.
Is Stitch's arm still taped to the Sopo unit? Because if so, I will remove it and tape it back to Stitch's.
Oh yes. So what is currently there? If the tentacle is still kind of in the way, so what you're gonna see as you go to attach the arm is it kind of twist and convulse and come back into the main body, leaving this kind of unsightly hole where there once was a tentacle. Now there is a vacancy.
Damn.
I am not programmed for disgust, but that would probably be truly horrifying.
Thank you. That means a lot. Oh, just kind of rotates it back into position again.
Rotates it all
Thank
the
you.
way around.
I'm just kidding.
Fascinating that everyone can't just simply regrow their limbs.
Bernadette, these bipedal pedal things, they do really strange stuff. Is this normal?
You've got me there.
Well, we should probably abandon the Bernie vehicle because I need to get that badge that you mentioned beforehand. So that would be wonderful.
Yes.
We should probably
all those
get back
lights
to the
supposed to be
Spilux.
flashing, Tim?
Calculating. It appears we have triggered several alarms, including unstable atmosphere alarm, fire danger alarm, inmate escape alarm.
That was my fault.
And just
Sorry.
continues to list the several alarms that are going.
I take responsibility for one of those.
I mean,
Okay, maybe more than one.
Technically, as long as our biological traces are not on the vehicle, it was the warden's fault because that is their vehicle.
That's true, and he is the worst. So,
Correct.
I believe it. Oops,
Stitch-
Bernadette has blank screened.
She's regrowing. It's fine.
Deep in
It's the
thought.
pot thing.
Sorry, I taped over the camera for a second. I'll just move the tape a bit.
Stitches. In that room you were just in a minute ago, did you find the emergency spacesuits? They'd be in like fancy bags.
Oh, I mean, if they're in the warden's room, that place is trashed. Would I have seen anything on the way through?
Make a brains check real quick.
We'll take that as a no.
It is doing that thing.
It's doing
where it
that thing.
drops
Make a brains
frame.
check real quick. Make
It's
a brains
fine.
check real quick.
Make it brains? Okay.
Yeah, it's alright.
Brains check. Here
Directly
we go.
when you asked me, it froze.
Yeah.
D6.
Bandwidth alert.
That is
Connectivity
a 4.
alert.
That's a 4 on a D6.
4 on a D6. You give me a run through what you're specifically looking for, because I don't think I can give you a whole answer here.
We'd be looking for any kind of space suits that would let us kind of get into the surrounding area unscathed. So anything the warden might have had for emergency situations.
Don't you have escape artist? Wouldn't that help?
Oh yes, I do have escape artist. Yeah, can I add the 3 to that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, which would be 7 over my D6.
Okay, so you're looking for any means to try and get yourself out safely, or like
yeah, like
plans
oxygen masks, tanks,
Okay,
whatever.
Yes. All right. With a 7, I can give you a bit more of that.
An oxygen mask and an Abrams battle tank.
Just sitting in the bay. Okay, so
I also have a utility belt, which gives me a +1 to just happen to have a useful item. So maybe there's something in one of my pockets.
Sick. Just had an entire like CO2 canister ready to go.
I mean, Trip's got deep pockets.
Hey, I'm here for it.
They only bring the bare necessities.
okay,
Why
so
are you
When
laughing?
I'm sipping.
Why are you laughing?
I got good news and bad news.
Wonderful.
The
Give me
good
the bad
news is there
Never
seems
mind.
to be a pneumatic escape pod system that doesn't need a whole lot of power to activate because it's constantly pressurized in the event of catastrophic danger, which is great
Fabulous.
for you all. However, it's on the entire other side of the ship, which means
Less
you would
fabulous.
one need to navigate there. 2, the ship's in 2 pieces, which means there is a genuine part in the middle where there is open space that you have to cross.
And you mean it's on the other side? There's
You
the
are on
side
the
that
opposite
is
side to where you
floating
are.
away from the side that we are on.
Yes.
Great.
Love that for us.
Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, yes. Bad news, it's not here anymore. It would be, if I remember the layout correctly, over the other side of the wreckage. So, yay,
The other thing you know,
but
you
also
might,
boo.
the other thing you find in here that could give you some indication of help to maybe calm the emergency. I hit my elbow real hard.
Oh no.
You
Oh,
know
honey.
that you're feeling the gravity around here kind of a bit lighter weight, so any type of jumping check or climbing is going to be easier for yourself. However, that could cause problems in areas where you want to be a bit more grounded, so your gravity field's going to need attention. You're going to need to restore your comms if you have any chance, if you decide to split up, or talk to anyone who doesn't deserve to be sucked into a black hole, effectively. You know, you just doing call-outs over the intercom or anything like that. And the engine seems to be critically damaged and on fire. Not just on fire, breaking down actively. So to prevent an explosion, thus plummeting you further into danger, that, you know, that one's a side quest if you want to go on that one. If we have time.
Right.
So lean into Bernadette. Bernadette, so Tim's the engineer. I've got the captain's badge. I've lost my hamster though. So if you can spot the hamster, that would be great. I don't
Just
know what she
floating
was
in
doing.
space.
And
Just running in a wheel in
You
space.
just hear.
Yeah. You cut outside to space. They're just like running in the ball to no
I think
avail.
the
by themselves.
the irony is that, like, because they're so small, their force generation to weight is actually offsetting the pull of the black hole, and they're very, very slowly running and escaping
They're
from the
getting
pull.
away. They're like, a few more years of this and I'll be free.
I'm nearly there.
so
Wonderful.
Other than that, I'm not sure who else actually needs oxygen, because you're a plant type thing, right? I'm a squid. He's a robot.
I do not have
Ula's-
lungs.
Ula's in the
In an
box.
SU.
Do we need to get Trip like one of these fancy engineer things? Trip. I don't know what
Yes.
you're saying. I'm taking that as a yes.
Basically, yes.
Cheers!
Yeah. Why are you yelling? I'm right here.
Just immediately
We're
We're
next
right
to you.
next to each other.
I've got a bit of Ula in my eye. Sorry.
Oh, that's get that looked at.
Oh,
That's
you
infectious.
will get conjunctivitis for sure.
Oh, you'll get more than that.
Oh my god, are we on the oh
Holy
hello.
shit, you're alive.
we're on the they just like fall out of the ship.
Oh, buddy, hang on. I go to help him up. Oh my gosh, I
Whoa.
can't believe you actually made it out of
Wait,
there. I
I don't
thought
know.
you'd be turned to paste.
I don't know where we are.
Oh, okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, adventure. Bad news,
Danger.
danger.
Anyway,
Yeah.
should
what's-
I
what
should
they
just
said.
stayed in the other place where my
No,
job
no,
was
no.
fine, and
We
I
were
got
so
to do it, and now we're
excited.
in a
Remember
black
how
hole
excited you
situation.
were? No, it's gonna be okay. Look, listen, look at me. This is adventure. This is what we wanted, right? This is what we prepared for.
Okay.
Yeah,
To
it's
be
good.
fair, you did a fully sick trick.
It's true. We crashed a ship.
That is fully
And then we're gonna
sick.
die. Ah!
Well,
maybe
No
we're
risk,
going to
no
die.
reward. No risk, no reward.
No.
See? Listen to the robot.
No! I can't die. I can't die. I got nothing to live for. What am I
What
living
was that last part?
for? Oh,
Adventure.
I shouldn't have become a janitor. I could have done so much parkour.
Hey, you're going to be doing so much more in the next 2 to 3 hours.
No.
Yeah.
Calculating.
Sorry, buddy.
Given the rapid rate at which the engine is approaching criticality, I
do you
would
mean?
say
What
it
do you
is
mean?
less than hours.
What do you mean? What, the engine's gonna explode? What?
Yes,
No.
that is exactly what I mean.
No.
Yeah, so you see where we are? You
I
know the
probably
really
should
big
have
bad
withheld that
prison they
from you.
didn't want to send me to? Or they did want to send me to? Whatever the warden's plan was? Yeah, we crashed into... Did we crash into that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we crashed into that. So, time
no,
of the
what?
essence.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
all this stuff happens?
Yeah.
They change people here. They what?
Yeah. Yeah. So, all the more reason for us to get out of here.
Oh god. Oh god. I don't
Guys,
like
do we
this.
have some kind of a plan? Because I'm worried that this one's going to collapse on us.
Oh.
Well, we need to. We need to first of all make it to the pneumatic escape system, and also we should probably do something about the rapidly approaching engine criticality.
Okay.
So, that's automatic. Oh, hello! It is
Oh.
I!
Hello.
Hello.
Are you on the ship's intercom?
No, it is coming out of the little thing in your hands.
Why are you so echoey?
Oh, it's
Do
got
you
lots of
require
title on that one.
do you require percussive maintenance?
I think I was damaged a little bit.
I smacked the
Ah.
thing.
No. Please, do it again.
I smacked the thing again.
It's like
Not enjoying
rattle a
this.
little bit.
Okay, I do not think percussive maintenance will be sufficient at this juncture. We will have to pause this for another time.
Yes.
Sopo, can you run a calculation and tell us how long we have before the engine reaches criticality?
Okay, plugging it in. Sopo thinks he has a concussion.
Oh dear.
Oh, I get the number 7.
7. Do you
Yes.
get units with the 7?
Ah.
Minutes? Hours? Days? Seconds?
That would be indeed helpful, but Sopo doesn't know.
Well, it is probably not seconds, as it has now been 7 seconds and the engine has not reached critical.
Has anyone
Therefore,
tried
it is
waiting
either minutes or hours or more.
Oh.
Or use just points at the thing that has the clock, and then he points to the escape map that's on the side of healthy on the building.
It's like in case of like the emergency muster point.
In case of crashing into space station, go here.
Oh yeah, it's like that's the in case of fire, but in case of
imminent
catastrophic
death.
failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can find a little screen that has like it's got the paper instruction next to like a little screen to press play on.
Bernadette, you're I mean, you know, as my personal counselor and, you know, spiritual guide, what do you recommend we do here? Because, you know, I'm very inexperienced and I'm going to make a terrible choice otherwise. What are your thoughts? What should we do? Should we watch everybody just die from lack of oxygen and explode? Or is there something else we need to do?
Stitches visibly balks.
Stitches,
Is
do
there
you
something
require
else we need
oxygen?
to do?
Oh, I can see my hamster.
Should we catch it?
She'll be fine. She's
Seems to be doing better than us.
yeah.
There's visible movement from the ball that's actually heading out away from where you guys are.
So the robots have talked to each other.
Hello.
Stitches is broken, everything, and I think you and Trip are the only ones that are going to make a sensible thing. And as the captain, because I've got the badge, I delegate all my authority to you to get us out of here. Make it so.
There it is.
We're all
There
going
it
to
is.
die.
Engage.
You start
I
hearing
could,
over the.
I could see it coming, and here it is.
Well, I would assume there would be life rafts, boats.
Yes,
what
but
are
not
they
as we know
called?
it.
You hear over an intercom like a boom, boom, boom.
Oh, good. The intercom still works. Also, it might be from Jetstar. We don't have that here.
Space Star.
There we go.
Space Delta.
Oh dear. Lord,
Continue.
hello.
I've mucked up my thing, but you see it powering up and it's got a little loading bar. I'll come back.
The intercom appears to want to send a message, but it is buffering. Perhaps the impact has also damaged the intercom. Anyway, Stitches, do you require oxygen to survive?
That is actually a really good question. I would believe so, given that I'm occupying lungs currently.
That is
Sorry,
fair.
phrase that incorrectly. Have lungs at the
Lungs
moment.
are occupying you, I get it, yes.
Yes, that's perfect. I think technically, yes, I do require oxygen to live, but I feel like I can go without it for longer than your average mammal.
I see. We will have to find an oxygen supply, at least for Trip and our new friend, who seems to be hyperventilating.
I can't understand why you're not freaking out as much as I am, because there's so much on here that I don't want to even experience with my life, and oh god.
Buddy, I don't want to scare you again, but if I have to get you to focus, I will.
I don't need this. There's planet-eating creatures on here. I don't want to
Buddy,
deal with
don't
this.
make me do it. I don't want to do this. Don't make me do it.
Fortunately, there are no planets nearby.
Trip just reaches over,
There's so much
puts an
containment
arm around
that's gonna
Frankel's.
get out.
Pulls him in
puts him in a
and just goes
Oh,
and
that's
gives him a bear hug.
That was much
Aw.
nicer than what I was going to do.
Frankles,
All right.
you mentioned something about monsters?
No.
Are you sure?
What do you
Yeah.
know?
No, I'm under an NDA. I can't say
Oh,
anymore.
buddy.
Oh, Frankles, don't pull that. You know how
I-
I feel about governing bodies.
Okay. Oh, you gotta get me out of here, though.
Frankles.
Okay. Okay, so there's like, there's like stuff that they do to people here.
Elaborate.
Illegal stuff.
Elaborate further. Yes.
Unethically illegal stuff.
Okay, I'm going to need a bit more than that.
Oh.
Specifically, what do they do to the people?
Okay, they tried
And
to
how
make
is that going
mermaids
to affect
once.
us?
Mermaids. They tried to. They literally. Someone really liked the idea of making a mermaid, and they tried to do it.
Okay, I'll.
You know,
Did
the
we not think it
Abyssians,
was going to be much
the
worse?
people who could already. I don't even know why they did that. They could already breathe water.
Is that a PG video I can watch, or do I need, guidance to take me through that? Will there be bits where it's dubbed and bleeped?
I've seen the tank. You don't want to see it.
Pressurized?
You don't want to see it.
Well, what if I get Bernadette to watch it for me, and then tell me what I can watch?
He's
Just
just gonna look
cover his
over at
eyes,
Bernadette.
it's
He's on the
okay.
widest days. He's like,
Oh dear.
Okay, so there are. Is this going to be a problem for us? Are they hostile?
I don't know.
Are they
I
going to attack us?
I think those were like the grossest ones. I mean, there's gonna be like security turrets going around, like shooting at anybody who's not an officer. But I mean, I guess I'm technically still staff.
Yes, and I'm technically still. Well.
Hey, okay, you got a lot of explaining to do with that one. What the hell was that?
Hey, let's get out of here. We can deal with the backstory later.
No, we're doing some of this now.
True.
You know why?
Oh my gosh.
You know why? Because you just released every prisoner here.
Hey,
Yeah.
I got us out.
There's a lot of shouting. Trip, it went from 7 to 6. Is that good or bad from an engineering point of view?
Oh,
The numbers just dropped down to 6.
That
so-
is probably not good.
no, I
The
was
closer
sure
it
that
gets to
0
1,
would be bad.
yes, 0 would be very bad.
With respect, Tim, Trips are pilots, so I'm looking for her guidance and wisdom at this point in time. Is that a kind of panicky thing, Trip, or should we amble towards our eventual rescue by my trust fund?
Your trust fund.
There's a
I
very
forgot that you're
elaborate
a trust
hand
fund
gesture
kid.
argument going on between Stitches and Frankel right now off the side as you guys are discussing this. It's getting a little bit aggressive. The stitches
just-
in one arm is kind of loosening a bit.
No, that one's taped. It's fine. It's got the good tape.
It's got
got
the
the
red
gaff.
tape.
Trip's just gonna start going through their pockets. Like, she's just gonna go through her pockets and be all, what can we do? What can we use? How can
Alright.
we get to the place?
So right now it's a matter of you've got some corridors you could start heading down, and then you're basically on one end of the ship, and then traversing through, you would find like the comms array and maybe the gravity room. Then after an open space that you need to cross of the literal void, you would be faced with the collapsing engine room and then the pneumatic escape bays.
Very good. Has the comms buffered yet?
Testing 1, 2. Can you hear the comms array?
Are you out loud asking everybody
This is a
in the
pre-recorded
entirety?
message to
That's
let you
what I
know that
thought.
the Euphorion has suffered critical damage. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. Please place your hands up in front of the sensors if you can hear this.
I like that the
Very
pre-recorded message has
good.
instructions.
Continuing message. The Euphorion has... Sorry. Thing in my throat. The Euphorion has suffered critical damage and is now careening to Hell's Beehole. Please make sure that all of your affairs are in order and use the pneumatic escape pods down on the other side of the ship to escape. If you do not, you may find yourselves sucked into and spaghettified by the enormity of the black hole singularity. Thank you for staying on the Euphorion. You may not have had a choice, but we appreciate you being here.
It sounds like
But we appreciate you being here.
It sounds like they did that in one take.
I would like that on a shirt and a mug.
Did you just say, Ellie, I do not feel appreciated?
Do not feel appreciated.
We have received a number of complaints about the appreciate you being here comment, and we choose to deny those claims.
Wow, it's also listening.
The pre-record knows us so well.
And my camera's gone again.
Keep it like that. That's a perfect reaction to everything happening right now.
Yep. I give up.
Chip, I think you used too much duct tape on Bernadette.
I am now frozen like this. Fantastic.
I'm stuck wheels on Ula's esky of rejuvenation. So let's roll or clunk towards, imminent safety.
Is somebody there?
No.
You hear the
No.
comms fire up again.
Is someone listening?
No.
No.
Also, no.
Don't think you can't make me not hear you.
We're not
No.
here. We're
It's double
prints of
negatives.
someone else's imagination.
Please. I'm stuck in the gravity ring. I'm barely...
Enough.
Please,
Here.
you must not... Bay. Not safe. And then it just...
Well, that narrows it down. In the middle of arguing with Franklin.
It sounded like they were worried about their bay, whatever that means.
Yeah, not safe covers a lot of things on this ship.
Yeah.
Or what's left of it.
Tim, can we go down these dark and corridors full of steam? Because it really looks like any alien creature could leap out of the wall and eat one of us. So, you first.
Let me
'Cause you're
consult
better, right?
the layout map because we will need to probably either restore gravity or leave the gravity off. However, there is risk with both. If we restore the gravity, we may not be able to make the jump to the other half of the ship. If we do not restore the gravity, it may make traversing it harder if we start floating about. That is the first decision we will need to make.
It might be better to have the option to hold on to things and float rather than be stuck down.
That seems like one of those science questions, which
Yes, not
Bernadette's
my area.
really good at answering. Bernadette.
And she looks so happy to answer it.
Yes, of course. Science is very much my thing. I do have a STEM major.
Wow.
Oh, that's
I do not understand it, but I was able to identify that as a funny.
Well done, well done. We'll get you a
Thank
badge later.
I only know one joke.
So
I need to know what this joke is, you son of a bitch.
let's escape then, because an escape badge will be excellent as well.
Also, we have time because, according to this map, our path towards the gap, as I am going to call it, takes us nearby the gravity system. So, we can work out how badly damaged it is when we get there.
All
In the
right.
meantime, it is this way.
Sounds like a plan. We all
Someone
good?
bring-
Everyone got everything attached?
Someone bring our small, hyperventilating, slightly panicky friend.
Oh, I've got him.
I'm
gonna
not
grab him
going
by the
anywhere without
ear.
my friends.
Oh, you're coming with me. We're friends now. Let's go.
I totally
Look, it's us or certain death. Take your pick.
Fine.
Good choice. Let's go. Kind of got him by like a disobedient child by the ear.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Tim has 4 legs, by the way, in case you didn't know.
As you're
Or
walking
real
past,
robots.
you're
I
walking
didn't
through
know
like it looks to be like the science bay possibly, and you see Frankel's getting a bit nervous as you stride through this area, seemingly with no problem. However, you can hear guttural noises and water, like running water.
Just tap on the window as we go past.
Hey, look, that water is running away.
Someone should go catch it. I don't want to be the one that yells. Never mind. Someone already yelled it out.
You see like a big webbed hand just slap against the glass there, and then coming to view, you see like these glowing eyes staring back at you, and just watching you as you walk past.
Frankles, is that a good or a bad?
Oh, that's just a big abyssian. That's not what I'm worried about.
Okay,
what are you worried about?
I don't like the mermaids or the they call them swappers.
Okay, how likely are we to run into them in the next little while?
Let me check. How many prisoners did you release on your way in here? And how many just got out because the ship's blown up?
Do you want an actual number, or are you being facetious?
I'm being facetious.
Okay, well,
like
it was
it is
all of them.
close to
What do you
of
think
them,
I mean?
yes.
Like,
Oh, you're so...
Oh,
you've got jokes now? Oh, look, he's out to be selling his jokes? Okay, whatever.
I don't like you anymore.
You didn't like me anyway.
Do you two need an isolation pod? Do you two
Sorry,
need to
what
spend
was
some
that?
time in a? Do you two need to spend some time in an isolation pod to sort out your differences?
No,
Preferably
we're...
within the next 5,
Somebody needs some time out on the esky.
whatever 5 is.
What was that?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's what I
Eski's already
thought.
occupied.
Yes, we've already got one of me in there. Don't need another
It has
one.
like one of those little public toilet locks that's to
Yeah.
engage.
Do not disturb.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. We're
There's just a
fine.
towel hanging on the handle.
There's like a little bit of rave music going on. I'm quite sure what she's up to in there, but she's having the time of her life. Sorry, we're fine. We'll sort this out later. Let's... Yes, Trip?
Maybe. Yes.
What's she saying?
Trip says that Frankles could parkour over the gap with tape and connect the tape to the other side. Then we can all pull to drag the sections back together.
Oh, that's a good idea, Frankles. You could do that, right, big hero?
I could try. Look, I'm not that strong. I have like a broom and a mop, and the mop kind of like lasers stuff rather than cleans it properly. I mean, that's kind of all I got.
I mean, that sounds like you've got this covered. This is your moment to be the big parkour
Okay, what do
hero.
you need me to do?
Hey, talk to that one. She's the one with the plan.
Okay.
Take the tape. Yes, take the tape.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Across
I
the
got
gap.
Hold
Yeah.
on. I got some around here somewhere. I can't find it. I got no tape anywhere for you, but I got this tape. Okay, I got the tape. I got the tape. And then I wrap it, and then I'm not good at charades. Come on.
Take the tape across the gap
Okay.
via parkour. Attach it to the other half of the space station, and then
Okay.
we will take care of the rest.
Okay.
But first we will have to get to the gap.
Ooh. He explodes once to get a 10. And he's going to
Oh no,
try and
our
go.
friend has exploded.
Okay!
Pretty much where I was.
You see the
Oh,
light starting.
are we at the gap now? Did he just jump?
He's jumping. Well, I kind of lost track of that as well. Did you go into the gap then, Tim?
We were heading to the gap via
That's where we're
the
heading.
gravity controls.
Maybe
the
we
gravity
kept
controls.
walking as we were talking.
We haven't.
Yeah, that's
we
fair.
have not. I do not know if we have passed the gravity controls.
I would say you're at the gravity control, so you're kind of floating in this space here. You're in the gravity ring, basically like a big it's almost like a big gyroscope with a core in the middle, and the core looks to be like malfunctioning here, very obviously by the lights and sounds going on. So Frankles has very clearly now jumped into the center of the gravity core, where it is just 0G in there now, and he's like, "Whoa!" just as he's floating around.
Okay, if he dies, I will genuinely feel bad about it.
That was not where he was supposed to jump.
Yeah, he's not the bad. I'm starting to think maybe I picked a bad ally.
I
But
feel like
in my defense, he was the only one there.
Oh,
the
intercom.
comms fire up
Can we
again.
pull him back?
Please. If you're in the gravity ring, look in the control room, please.
What's the odds that the overspeaker voice isn't going to lead us into more trouble?
Where is that? We're by the toilets, or
Seems to be that the control room is literally just like around the corner, but it seems to have got a lot of debris in front of it at the moment.
Oh no, Debris, my old arch enemy.
Look, I was one of the officers here. It wasn't... I need help. Medical help.
you're in
I'm-
luck.
Controversial opinion. He worked here. I'm not going to
Secondary-
risk my
worked
neck
here.
for someone who worked here.
I worked
Yeah,
here.
you got me out. What's he done for me lately?
Well, let's get him out and see what he can do for us.
I bet he's got a uniform
that
and he's an authority figure.
What
And
about
Chip
the
said
keys?
something.
What's that thing
What
about
about
your
the key?
delivery company that you always say when you deliver stuff?
5-star rating or death?
Oh,
Oh, of course.
The
The
other thing.
workers have
Okay, yeah.
keys. He may be able to give us access to other areas if we need to pass through them.
yeah.
And
If,
I mean,
also,
I
the
can
security
do that
system
for
is less
us.
likely to kill him.
Fine.
Uh,
I want to go on
hello.
record. I don't like this.
Find the intercom button. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Who am I talking to?
I'm going to pass you to Rear Admiral Bernadette,
Okay.
international lifesaver and college counselor.
Who am I talking to?
Who's there?
Yes.
Is someone
Leave it
there?
alone.
Excuse me. We seem to be in a spot of trouble. Do you know exactly where we need to be going in order to get out of here?
Wait, no, you can't leave me. Please.
Well, we might not leave you if you tell us where the hell we need to go.
But if I tell you now, you're just gonna leave. Without helping me. A little trust would be nice.
Oh, trust? Really?
You're talking about trust and you're not telling us anything. Yes, that makes
I mean,
Okay,
if you
one
don't
for
tell
one,
us,
one
we
for
will
one.
definitely leave.
1 for 1. Okay.
Quid
What do you
pro
need?
quo.
What do you
Quid
want?
pro quo.
Alright.
The way out would be nice.
If you head through this corridor, you'll find what used to be the cafeteria before it
Ooh.
became, well, not the cafeteria anymore.
What, it became a lunch bar or something? Is that what is it? Was it one of those, like things where you just pick up snacks?
Whatever happened to the ship? It's no longer there. It doesn't read. It's just empty space.
Oh, it was renovated. Okay.
Yeah, that.
So that's our way out.
Well, no, you need to go to the escape pods.
The
Please,
pneumatic
please, I've
escape
given you
pods.
so much information.
I say
If
we
we
get
get
him
you
out.
out, if we get you out, what can you do for us?
I've got access keys.
Universal access keys?
I can get the pods to take you exactly where you want to go. The pods will just jettison them out in random directions otherwise.
I very much like this plan. So you're currently in the control room?
Yes, there's debris in the way though. I think, look, if you move them out of the way before turning the gravity on, that should be good. But don't turn the gravity off before then. Otherwise, I'm going to be crushed completely.
I see. Can I examine the debris and determine if there is an optimal way to, remove it?
yeah.
If it is stacked in a way where if I take out a key piece, it will just disperse by itself.
Yeah, give us
very
a brains
easily.
check.
Sure thing.
I love that rather than just going for the brawn check, you're going with the good rolls.
Correct. It's almost like I am tailoring it to my own skill set.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I do not want to talk about it. Perhaps I am also concussed because I rolled a 4 on a 20-sided dice.
Oh no! It looks
Tim.
like it's gonna take. It looks like it's a bit beyond merely lifting and grabbing. There seems to be a joint effort here in terms of a lifting capacity that you don't know if you have.
Trip. I think we need to execute maneuver 17. Lift the heavy thing.
Soap calculates the teamwork makes the dream work. So this sounds good.
I am
Trip
going
doesn't
to need to
actually-
check Sopo's
Trip does
math.
not even lift, bro. Trip's
That is
brawn
true.
4.
No, I meant help me.
Okay.
Oh, what am I,
I did
doing
it. I did
out
not
here
mean to do it this
again? Ah!
Yo, wait, you're gonna turn on the gravity when we are ready, but not before we
Turn
tell
on the
you.
gravity. Okay.
Not
Not
yet.
right
No.
now. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna jump off some of this stuff. Oh, I missed it again. I got a 2.
Don't turn
Thank
it on
God.
as much as I believe me. I would want you to. Don't do it just
Why am I
yet.
out
Just
here
wait
so
for our
early?
command.
I don't get it.
Oh my
Quick.
gosh. Wait
Quick, let's
till we
remove the
tell
debris.
you.
Quick, let us remove the debris as fast as
Oh.
possible before he ruins it.
Effectively,
fine.
every time you fail the roll, Frankles is going to roll to see if he correctly does his thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want it on
Frankles.
record. I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Frankles,
What?
can you get a picture with this space burning in the background with me for my album?
Oh yeah, it's cool from here. Oh, let me get my phone out.
Space phone.
Let me rotate around again real quick.
Hey, we've kept
do we-
him busy.
Is there
Yeah,
a,
keep
is there like
pausing.
is there a mechanic for like a combined brawn check or
I'll
something?
give you +1s on the check. So basically, the help each person helping, I'll get a flat +1.
With my inspired leadership, I will say to Tim, the big ones and small ones have different weights in space. And in space, no one hears you scream. I don't know what that means. I'm reading it out of this book.
Things
Was
that
that-
sound
was
like
that a
threats
joke?
that might be threats.
Was that a joke?
Mm.
Someone
And
please tell me if that was
it's
a joke.
inspiring leadership guides by Captain James T. Kirk.
God.
I'm going to have to double fist punch someone in a second.
Sounds like a load of Shatner to me. Anyway, if we could please lift this debris.
Sorry, I need to leave the game. In real life, I have to leave. So yeah, how do we want to do this?
I think we all roll brawn checks. Was that correct? Matt?
So if you're trying to help each other, I'll get one person to be the nominee for the brawn check, and then however many people are helping, you will get a cumulative +1.
That is my least big dice, so probably not me.
Stitches
Brawn
has
is 4.
Stitches has an 8 for brawn.
Thanks.
So it looks like Stitches then.
Stitches is up.
I want it
Stitches
on
with
record.
extras.
The second he betrays us, which he will, we get rid of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems fair.
Ula's really strong, so can we use her in the box as
Ula's
well?
in an esky.
Are we
I will
gonna use
not
the
let
you mean use the
cheese
SE like a
rolls with a
fulcrum?
character that is not here. I am sorry.
She's
Why
here.
not? Why not?
I
Ula's
have
in a
played enough
Tupperware
games
container.
of role playing to know to not let the players at the table abuse the character not here. Thank you very much.
Take her hand and arm out and kind of just like.
Can we
Like a
use can
spanner.
we use the wizard while he's not here to cast power word kill on the boss? No, I'm sorry, you can't do that.
Fireball. Fireball.
Fireball,
Fireball.
counterspell.
More levels
Okay,
means more
um,
fireball.
I
If the
think
wizard's in front of the
Stitches-
paladin, he's dead.
Stitches is going to try and like reinforce the arms with the tentacles inside,
Ooh.
and try and make a brawn check.
Go for it.
We will
Okay.
help.
Please, please. I don't want to be the cause of more chaos. But I also kind of do. That is 6 on a D8.
Okay, plus one, plus
1,
2.
2,
Uh,
3,
3,
4.
4. All right, yep.
Yeah, why not?
Plus
So
4.
that's
Inspiring
10.
commentary.
10. All right, you can start lifting these out of the way. This looks like it's working. You're starting to get leverage and loose.
This sucks. I want this on record.
You start clearing it just enough that at the same time, Frankles is going to reach the core going, I got it!
No,
and you have
wait.
cleared enough of it out of
Oh.
the way that you can quickly swipe your hand down the console and it goes, bing boom. Welcome.
Ugh. Okay, what's the situation look like on the inside?
On the inside, it looks like there is an officer here. They look to have like kind of a holographic name tag that's glitching out on them. But it does look like they were telling the truth here. They look like someone who would work in the gravity bay of a ship.
Stitches. Bernadette is actually very good at talking to people, especially adults, and me. So we should let her do the talking. And the foliage is very calming in most cases, especially when someone's bleeding out of their limbs.
Oh, I'm
He
not
is
talking to him.
also
By all
a
means,
medic.
please go right ahead.
And just slowly push the pot plant through the rubbish. Off you go.
I'll
To you.
go in. I'll go in with Bernadette and just kind of carry her up to the guy, but I'm not making eye contact. Stitches is not talking to this person.
I will try and help reel in our floating friend in the meantime.
Oh yeah, he's still out there.
How do I do the tape thing again?
Reel in the tape. Oh, never mind.
So as you
So hang on, is this a spot where there's the gap, or is the gap further on? that
No,
we
the gap's
touched?
further on. This
Gap's
is the
next
gravity.
bit we'll do, yeah. Still the gravity
okay.
bit. You can see this person is struggling under the debris, but you, with your check, you can lift that up as well and free them. They seem to be like fairly like young adult, like 20s, 25 area, and you can see that it looks like they are wounded here. Something is like stuck through them as the ship has collapsed in on itself. The roof is entirely buckled in this area that has just caused falling debris.
Hello. You were the one talking to us before,
Yeah.
yes?
Yeah. See, I've got the keys. Just please, you got to get me out of here as well. I'm never going to work in government again.
Sensible life choice.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Are you escapees or are you
From the background,
the
Trip's just
delivery
going to hold
people.
up the esky that has the La Familia branding across it that shows us to be delivery
Why are you
drivers.
delivering food here? Oh my god! Get out of here! Have you got a ship? Let's go! Let's go! Come on! We could.
We would like to, but we may have crashed it.
You crashed your ship into the Euphorion? What?
No,
How does that
technically,
even
we
happen?
crashed the warden's ship.
Technically, the
Not ours.
warden
Ours is
crashed
fine.
their
We need to
ship.
get to ours.
The warden? Why are you crashing
That
the
is
warden's
maybe
I
ship?
didn't say that out loud. That was telling Ellie
Yeah.
what happened in the episode she wasn't here for.
Yeah. Why you crashed the ship?
So yes, we've
concussion's
crashed.
strong.
We do have another ship. We just need to be able to get to it. So what we need is the keys. However, I do notice you're a bit stuck.
I'm a bit stabbed by metal. Yes. Yeah.
Where exactly is this?
Kind of just
stab
through the lower abdomen.
wound? Okay.
Ah, cash.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, we're going to need to figure out how to move you with that still in you, because as soon as we remove that, that's not going to be good.
No. Yeah. You gotta. Can we please? Well, on the way. Can you just take me to the med bay? We'll patch up real quick. And I'm sorry, the tape's not gonna cut it. I need some painkillers or some stim injections or something like that. I need to be able to function without this if we run into anything. Oh my gosh.
Trip's going to start going through drawers looking for meds.
Is there a first aid kit?
Yeah, can you roll a brains real quick? Actually, no, roll a grit. Give us a grit.
Dang it, Matt.
You're like survival for grit.
I'm also just wondering, can I just become a hallucinogenic plant?
Were you all?
Grit 7 on a
I don't
12.
know how to answer that.
Bernadette, are you a medicinal plant?
Depends on what we need.
Can you roll
That
a
is the
grit
best
check as well? Trip, what'd you get? Sorry.
I got a 7 on a 12.
7 on 12. All right. What'd you get? That looks bad or good?
It looks as good.
A 3?
On a
Oh, fantastic!
D8?
Okay. Well, you can't really find. It looks like the medical supplies here in the first aid room, bay of this room have been fairly destroyed. However, you don't actually think it's gonna. So Trips don't think it's gonna take much to patch this person up. Like, you know, a couple adrenaline boosters, a couple like regen tabs, gonna sort him right out. Give him some patches, it'll heal up. Probably in a day or so. You know, some of those organs that are punctured, no problem in this instance, as long as they get them. Other than that, if you were to leave them, they would surely die. However, also at this point, you can hear a skittering coming from somewhere in the hallway. It's like a... And you're not sure what that is, because it kind of echoes and stops, like almost like a Doppler effect. It comes close and then goes away.
You heard that too, right?
Is the hamster in trouble?
Sopo, run scan for other life forms.
All he uses is just chatting to Ula in the box. He just kind of takes her head out every once in a while, just chats to her, takes a couple of pictures, puts her back in the box.
Running scan for the... what did you say? Life?
Other life forms.
That aren't us.
Sopo says so. There is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. There is movement on the radar, except non-biological.
5, 6. Who's the 7th?
The guy you're
Ula.
rescuing.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
So far, that's a bit
Non-biological.
specious.
Oh, sorry, you thought for other than your current party. Non-biological as in like Sopo and Tim.
These are probably
Them
security
security
droids.
bots, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Should, what is the phrase? Leg it?
But security is our friend. I mean,
Not
authority
here, it's not.
is a figure we should respect. Because I've got a badge that says respect and honor your superior firepower forces.
That is
Oh,
true,
really?
except right now.
Well,
Okay.
this security is trying to protect against us, so therefore, we need to.
We are not the protectees.
Because remember your badge that you say you're going to protect the wilderness? I'm the wilderness, protect me.
Your flawless logic has carried me and the day. Where
You
do we
may-
go now?
That's right. If we make it out, you will be able to get your getting the fuck out of here badge.
Question though, what do we
That
do
way.
with this one?
Uh,
God.
I've got a first aid badge. I can fix him. Watch this.
Oh no, even I'm
Oh, it is
okay.
so
I've done some
absolutely
gross
slimy.
things, but
Absolutely
so
that's
grit
slimy.
check for us.
that is so slimy.
You're talking to
Wait,
a
so-
walking corpse, but even that is far beyond me.
Yeah, some roll a d12 for me, please. Because
Yeah.
I've managed to not have any dice in my hand.
That was a 4, sorry.
Would
That's
you like
good.
my 11?
I got a 9.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
know,
The DM rolled you an
Take your
11.
pick.
yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
You. What are you looking for? Sorry.
Just-
It was.
Oh,
it
you're
was,
just trying
it
to
was
patch him
first-
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a doctor, Jim.
Oh, you are a doctor, Oygus. Okay, so you can pull out. I'm gonna give you one of them. You can pull out the regen pad, so they're not in immediate danger. However, you know that they're gonna be at a disadvantage, trying to get across
Sure.
the gap, as it were.
So look at Trip and then point to the gaffer tape. Can I borrow some of this? I've got a badge, 2 badges now, and then I just get the tape and just wrap 3 stim pads around it, and then just hit them all. Just
right.
activate them all. He's like, that should work fine.
As you're doing that, you can hear a.
Oh no.
Respectfully? No.
And then
Oh,
the
goodness,
little
the
the
one.
little ding 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 is starting to get closer
I
and
think
closer.
it is time to leave
Are there
rapidly.
are there Terps looking around for like 2 poles?
2 poles.
Yeah, they don't have to be any more than a meter.
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely, you can do that.
Yeah, so what she's gonna do is, using grit, I guess, for survival, she's gonna jerry-rig the 2 poles into a makeshift stretcher with a tape.
Mm-hmm.
So she's just gonna, like... Do you remember those 1970s lounge chairs that were just like the loop of vinyl?
Oh, yes.
So she's
Yeah.
creating that with gaffer
horrendous.
tape.
Oh, like, yeah,
and
okay, cool. Like
2
a
What is
poles
a
to
stretcher?
create a stretcher.
stretcher. Nice. I love that. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Let's give you... Oh, did I lose the overlay for a sec there? Yes, I did. Let's give you... Oh. What's gonna that... What check is that? Is that a brains? Is that a
I was
grit?
gonna do survival.
The survival's under grit then.
Oh god, that's a 3.
Would
Sorry.
Oh, dear.
would Stitches, having been here before, kind of have an idea of what that thing is? Or is this a new concept?
This seems new because it sounds so small. It sounds like it's very clearly got like that recorded AI voice, but it's going ding 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 on tiny little mechanical legs.
Hate this. Out of the game, hate this.
Yeah, not a fan.
Wonderful.
I've never needed someone to carry me, and I wonder what that's like sometime. Maybe I'll ask them.
And with that, we are going to go to a break shortly. For a short while. So grab a drink, go to the toilet, have a snack, and we'll come back soon with more Teens in Space. Get to the Spilux. See you later. Welcome back again to Teens in Space. Get to the Spilux, episode 3. All right, can I get one of my players to give us a little recap of what just happened if you are joining us after the break?
You can indeed. So, last episode, we crashed a ship into a space station that's hurtling over a black hole. We're now trapped in a somewhat zero-gravity station, trying to get to the end of the station to get off said station. We've rescued a member of the staff that help run the prison. They're badly injured. We're going to try and find a way to patch them up, get them out of here, while our janitorial new friend is hovering over the emergency gravity reset button, which will make our lives infinitely harder should he hit it.
All right.
That's where we are.
Yeah, that's all right. I also just want to call attention to our sponsor that has a little bit of a deal for us as well. We are sponsored by Wooten Forge, who has kindly given us a 10% off code. Use code SOPO on the website. They have been providing us over Chapter 5 with some... Oh, I've spilled so many things over there. With some lovely products.
Sorry.
This one's a Dice Keeper.
Wow.
If you want to get that, you can also get it engraved. They do printing on there as well. But check out their website. With our affiliate code, it does support the channel, and if you use code SOPO at the checkout, you get 10% off your order. So thank you again, Wooten.
SOPO. SOPO.
That's like my name.
What does the S stand for?
What's that one joke?
Sacrilegious.
S as in Sopo, O as in Oppo,
P
P
as in
Popo.
And O as in, oh, what a good deal the wooden is.
Oh no! Oh, I've got to add as well. There is a creepy thing that is
No, that's not. No, that
running
doesn't
through the
exist.
halls
No, if we don't recap it, it doesn't
that we're
exist.
all actively trying to ignore.
Yeah, the impending doom.
Speaking of the little tinkering of little feet around the corridors, you can pull up this person. You've taped him up with his regen pads, and you can see he is doing a lot better here. What do you do?
He's completely healed.
Not completely.
Yeah,
Still needs some stims.
He's completely healed.
As far as you're concerned.
Completely healed. Perfect health. Bernadette.
Wow.
It's over to you. I've forgotten what I was doing next. I need to get another selfie.
Congratulations,
You,
you.
sir.
Yes, we should move away from the sound of those teeny tiny metal feet. Right now, let's go.
I'm not loving the sound.
Mostly because I do not want to talk. Mostly because I do not want to talk to him.
What
or
is
her.
that thing?
Trip's
Best
gonna
we do
grab
not know.
Stitches. Trip's
Tell her.
gonna grab Stitches.
Yeah,
Point
look.
at the dude, point at the stretcher she's made, and make a lift onto stretcher motion.
Oh, really testing my morality today. Fine, okay, let's go. Okay, get on the stretcher, injured man.
Or you just gets off the stretcher and that's it.
Okay.
The patient on.
Please get off the stretcher.
It's Jacob. My name's Jacob. All right.
Yeah, I don't care what your name is. Let's go.
Okay.
Jacob lies down on the stretcher, ready to go.
Oh yeah. Do we reel in what's
Is
his name?
Frankel still holding
That's
my
right, do we
tape?
reel-
I'm still out here. Yeah, can I put this stuff? Okay, I got it.
I'm gonna roll my tape up.
They
Please
are
pull him back in.
they're putting the gravity core back together with the duct tape, and you feel the artificial gravity to set back in properly, at least to a better degree.
Oof. That's unpleasant.
I do not notice the difference, but I expect you more terrestrials will.
Yes. If you had bits inside you to move... What the hell is that?
Wow, let's go
What?
for a run!
What is that thing?
They're
You.
running around the corner. You see like this tiny little bipedal metal creature, and
No.
Oh dear.
and it's straight up like the lights are blaring, and it's just like.
I see you now! I see you!
No. No.
How big is it?
I would say no bigger than a medium-sized dog. So like
God,
How
staffy-ish.
say it was like a dog? Because I was like, if you said it was a football.
No, it's
we could punt it.
no, it's like a small it's like a small dog in size, but it's like thin, like quite thin, like probably about that wide in total, and it's got two little legs going.
And it's
running-
bipedal. Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's a
And
turret.
it's running straight at you, and it's like.
I see prisoners! I see them all!
I don't want anything to do with it. Oh, as much as I want to kick the thing.
I have run
Sorry.
a calculation, and I feel like we should book it.
Let's go. Trip, you got that end? Let's go. We just
Vinny,
lift
got
the
me?
thing together.
Um,
And Trip and Stitches is like bouncing. Just Trip. Sorry, Stitches is not gentle about keeping this man in like a
Trips.
stable thing.
So,
Trips made sure she has the head. So the bit that's bouncing is his legs, not his head.
As you start making your way down these new corridors, this little thing is like starting to catch you now that it can run properly on both feet. Crossing under the lights, every time you see it, you see a little bit of like a red sensor on one side. You see like a long scoped sight, and this thing straight up looks like a little gun with legs. That's just running straight at you, going like.
I get ya! Oh, you're bigger than I thought, but I'm gonna kill ya!
I'm trying to spot if there's anything that Stitches can do with the hand. Can I, while still running, see if I can just angle myself to try and flash the card, like the symbol on my hand, to see if it just does anything to the creature, stops it, distracts it.
Do you want to wave your hand in front of it to see if it recognizes the symbol on its hand?
Yeah, as we're running, like still keeping the movement, if I can just kind of turn the arm, like re-pivot the arm back around
Yep.
to flash the symbol at the robot.
So
thing.
you flash your symbol in the direct light, and what's it look like? What's the sigil look like?
The sigil would be, it's the sigil of the oh my gosh, cool. The authority system. So it'd be on
Central
the front
Galactic
circle.
Jersey?
Yeah, it'd be the thing for Central Galactic Jersey, kind of like a star, looks like a shooting star with like a flag behind it. Like they would have seen it on like coming into the prison on every like,
Okay.
yeah, it's like aggressively like gauche.
And
It's
your one-
really,
your one's got,
really
like-
ugly.
Does your one have like a bit of flair on it as well, like to denote something a bit more?
There'd be like some little stars underneath it. Generally, if it can open, it's more like an all access
Yeah.
sort of pass. But that's as far as Stitches knows about it. Is
Okay.
it's an all access pass.
When you flash that, it stops for a moment and goes,
What? I'll save you! Ah, I'm gonna get all of them! I'm gonna kill them all! Don't let them take you! Take them before you take yourself! Get out of here! Run!
Okay, that didn't help. That did not help.
and then
Sorry.
immediately it starts just going like and starts like opening fire, but it's very the recoil of this thing.
Really spraying so badly.
Yeah, the recoil of this thing, its own little legs cannot hold it, so it's like and just like peppering the whole way with this these literal, like, it's not even phaser bullets. These are old school black powder gun bullets. They everywhere.
I feel
just
like I made that
peppering the whole way.
worse.
I have a question. Are we approaching, like, as our path continues, are we approaching anything that looks like a like a very sharp 90-degree corner.
Let's say yes.
Yours?
Let's say
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I have an idea. Trip. Maneuver 12. Give me the tape. And so I think you just like throw it to Tim as you're running. And what I would like to do is, while we're still ahead of this thing, as we like sort of careen around this corner, I want to like turn around and like string a bit of tape, sticky side facing back towards it across the corridor. So when it comes around, it just careens into it and sticks to it.
Okay.
Like that thing you do with Glad Wrap when in a doorway when you want to prank someone.
Okay, I get you. I don't know what's the check here. What's the
Blue
check for that?
I don't know.
It's bound to be a brain check,
let's
isn't
go
it? 'Cause
brains.
this is us being clever.
Yeah.
He is pretty
Okay.
smart.
He's
This
so
can't
clever.
possibly go wrong.
Running up the hallway.
I'm gonna get you first, you
Yes.
little robot. I know we're kin, but you're a murderer as far as I'm concerned.
That is
Jesus.
an 18.
An 18. Oh, an 18.
Yes, that is an 18.
You can just go zip, 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 and put them all
Yeah.
down, and you can create like a little barrier that while the bullets are still going through the tape, you can hear him just you can hear the little guy just run up to it going like,
Ah, you have bested me. My little legs will take at least a few minutes to get over this, but then I'm coming for you. I'm coming for all of you! Ah!
Matt, get a selfie of Tim, myself, and the thing screaming at us in the background. And then run off.
I realize, like, I don't think the budget is there for it, but I really want an use photo album of just all the situational selfies you've taken throughout the adventure.
I can't draw, but my god, I will try.
oh my god, that'd be so good. Yeah, just like his like scrapbook of different places he's been.
They're all like out of focus and like real cooked pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Polaroids. Oh, I love that.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, and the worst thing is, Bernadette is literally held captive under
Yeah.
one
All
arm.
Bernadette is a respected member of her family,
It's
and
like-
this is what's happened to her.
It's like when you're at a party and you're the drunk one and you're with a friend who's clearly the designated driver. You try like, hey, take a photo, and then they're just totally not into it.
At this point, as you're admiring your handiwork, you see them stop and go,
Wait a second. What are they doing?
boom, boom, boom.
No.
Weapon Racks, Alpha through Gamma, your time has come.
No. Stop that.
The highest
No.
security political person, let's call them, in the entire station, and maybe even in the system, has graced the Euphorion with our presence. Protect them at all costs. Kill the other interlopers before we fall into the black hole so you can take the glory for yourselves. How good would that be? Oh my god!
Okay, so,
would be one of
okay,
five
interesting.
Is that?
It's the worst
Did I
self-help
understand
announcement.
that as kill everyone except Stitches?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's not gonna end well when they. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So, okay, I'm so sorry. I thought that would help. I once again made things so much worse.
I knew something was up with your hand.
Hey, it's no. I thought maybe it would be like, hey, maybe stop trying to kill me.
You got some explaining to do when we get out of here.
Yeah, well, let's get out of here first.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Bernadette.
We're getting out of here. Right
Yes.
now, we need to find out. Jacob, do you know how we stop these things coming after us?
Okay, Engineering Bay is en route, but look, these little guys, you can just pick them up if you really need to, just throw them places. Just don't get hit by any stray ammunition. But, oh man, I'm not going to take another one of those. I can't even take one to start with. Oh, is anyone got any shields they could deploy or anything? I mean, we could, oh god, there's bigger tripod turrets that crawl around. You're going to have to
So-
really
Any
sneak up on
shields?
one of those.
Put the
Three-way high five.
put the esky on his chest.
A four-way, sorry. Oh, the.
Yeah, esky. It's a shield, right?
Are you?
All of them
I
are,
mean,
and
Our
No.
defenseless
Maybe not.
friend.
look, you can think it's a
Um,
shield.
Perhaps do does the prison have like I feel like if this is a prison, then they're prepared for like an escape, possibly. Like, so there must be like blast doors or something that could be activated. And
yes, there would be
like, I don't know,
periodic
they
glass
probably-
doors.
yeah, like they're probably the central system was damaged when we ripped the station in half.
Mm-hmm.
But could I try and use my cybernetics tools to just like be like and just drop one behind us or something like that, so that we're at least covered from behind?
So you know through your runnings of this place when you were going over everything, Sector Alpha through Gamma is quite a lot of the ship, like past the gap as well. So you're going to be encountering these little guys as you go at this point. So
I think, yeah.
Can you actually? Here's a better question. Trip's gonna yell this in Trip speak, but if you have the cybernetic control and they're cybernetic forms, and you just stand them down.
Yeah.
Oh no, this isn't a control. It's just cybernetics tools. It's like I imagine it to be like that kind of R2D2 thing where he goes up to a thing, he's like type thing. I don't know if I could try and hack the cyber. I could try and hack the.
Is where you
the
can
thing
like
I did before.
To send a command. Hacker can send a command.
Yeah, I could try.
pull off the attack.
I could certainly try.
all right, give us a brains.
Is there a console that I can
Use your giant brain.
Let's say as you get to the main cafeterium, now they colloquially are known as the Gap, you can see a broken console on the other side of the entire expanse of this once fairly small cafeteria has now grown into much larger in size, probably the size of a football field, due to the literal void of space between you and the other side.
Is it like for flavor? Can I say it's like one of those food ordering consoles? Purely because the only other console I've hacked in this game is also a food ordering console.
Yeah. You now hear like
that is a 1. That is a 1.
all right. You hear. You now see where it's like location retrieved, and you immediately hear everything. And there's like multiple of these voices now, just all going ding 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 down the hallway.
It appears in my attempt to send out a station-wide command, I appear to have just given them our location. So I think we should make our way across the gap as promptly as possible. If not
Good to know I'm not the only one doing things today.
Get out of my way, Kevin. What are you doing? No, I'll save him.
Quickly, the gap.
Do we have to yeet people across this? Because that's what us young people say.
You youth. What's up? Are they suggesting hopscotch?
I think he's telling me to learn a rope and tie a knot. I'm not. All you seems to be like the scouting type.
Hang on. And envy. Tem needs to translate.
Oh, sorry.
I think she
sorry,
was
doing... Oh, that's right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Frankles,
Yeah?
it is your time to shine.
What do you
need
mean?
to parkour. Okay. You see the debris between here and there.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of space down there though. Out there.
That's true. Do not focus on the space. Focus on the debris.
Okay.
The only thing you need to focus on is the next piece of debris. You are going to take a running start and leap and bounce across each one of those in your parkour style, all the while taking the tape and then attach it to the other side. I have absolute faith in you. I have run a calculation, and I believe that you have a 72.33333333333 recurring chance of success.
Well, if you say that, he's like, parkour, and he runs out.
He's gonna die.
Without
Also,
tying the guard rope to him.
No,
God.
I picked the worst
And
ally.
he's like, parkour! Oh no! And he just starts floating out there, just like, oh, not again!
Can I try to extend one of the tentacles out? I don't have a gauge on how long this can go for.
roll a
But can I
flight check
try
real
and-
quick? Yeah,
A what one?
flight.
Flight. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it's better than the rest. Okay, that's a D12. That's an 8. Can I use an? Can I add to this in any? Will an 8 succeed? Do I need to add
out of what?
anything to it?
What's your dice type?
12.
Do you have adversity tokens?
I do have 2. Do I need to add anything to it?
It'll be up to you if you want to use them.
I'm gonna add one of mine to make that 9.
Okay.
Just kind of try and shoot the tentacle out.
It looks like you can grab Frankles by the ankle. Frankles by the ankle. Caught myself on that one. You can grab Frankles by the ankle and start to reel him in. However, you hear just the horde of pitter-pattering little feet clang-clanging their way towards you. You don't think it's going to be a good idea for you to spend time and get him back.
Matt, what's the distance? What's the distance between us and the next jump?
Probably a safe brawn check away.
Okay, so being the Boy Scout that Oyuz is, he pulls out some very large elastic for no apparent reason, creates a catapult ready to propel people into the void.
His pants elastic.
Yeah.
No, and then gets our wounded victim and Ula, and then just takes the elastic band back. Catapults him across.
Oh my gosh.
Science.
I'll allow. Okay, I'll allow this. Can you roll? What is this?
This is brawn. This is just pure shit.
It sounds like a brawn thing.
Yeah, go brawn.
The problem is
just run. Elastic band.
You know
Oh
what?
my
For
gosh.
creativity, have an adversity token.
Are we gonna lose 2 characters?
Yes.
We can't kill Ula. Ula's not here.
Tem is gonna kill us in real life.
Correct.
So on the upside team, right? I can roll a d12 on this, right? And the number on that is
Don't you
the
dare.
highest number you could possibly get if it wasn't a 1. So it's a 2.
You fling.
Right? So
You
So
who
2 is good,
who
right?
just got flung?
the guy in the stretcher.
Jacob and Ula.
That was it. Anula, because
You
you know
fling-
he was the
Oh
weights.
no.
You fling Jacob straight out into space, and
Did we
there
get a
he
key?
goes
No, we did not.
all the way outside the cafeteria's bounds of the ship.
Oh my god.
Still tied to the stretcher too.
I hate to be the bearer of potentially bad news, but did he have the keys?
He did. He did.
Upside, look, I was going to kill him anyway, but I do have this.
Selfie?
Stitches is still trying to bring.
Floating off into space.
You know what? There is something very funny about this situation that Sopo just really likes.
Yes, thank you, Sopo.
Yes, that man died, or will do.
Is Frankel still going across just really, really poorly? Or is
Yeah, he's like
I've got a hold of Frankel's.
he's starting to, because there's more gravity where between this gap that you succeeded earlier, he has softly landed on one of the pieces of debris because I want to say Stitches controlled the descent effectively.
Okay. You okay over
Assisted
there?
his fall.
I seem to be fine. Let me give it another go. Oh, I got it. Okay. Oh, jump.
Just
Okay.
be careful, please.
Okay, look, I'm getting more confident with the parkour. Oh, exploding.
You know you left the tape behind, right?
What?
You left the tape behind. Look.
Well, throw it out here. I'm only 2 across.
Okay. Who is good at throwing things? Not you. And points to Hughes.
I feel like we should just go after him.
No, you
Yeah, at
should
this
give it
point.
to Hughes.
Well, since we're not going to medbay anymore.
We have no
I do
reason
have to point out
stop
that
by the
you guys have been taking a little bit of time, so the little psychos are
what
coming
is-
towards you. The little robots are closing
Sopo,
in.
can I get an updated count,
I have
please?
a terrible idea.
Oh, yes.
Can I catch one of the gun turrets?
Do you want to lie in wait
Tape
around the
it.
corner and grab one?
And I want to tape around its legs.
I
and
understand
then
what you're
throw
doing.
it.
Oh,
like
So
this.
that when Frankles lands on the other side,
Yes.
All right, depending on how
Just
well
be
your
careful
roll
of the
goes.
bullets.
Are you using the bullets as the propulsion system here? Is that what I'm hearing? Like, that's kind of what I picked up. But is that what you
I
got?
mean, I
That's
can
that's
if
even
I
better.
think that'll work, but
Okay.
I was just gonna throw it. But I'm good with that. Can I use my flight to guide it if I do that?
Yes, however, I will caution you in the fact that you will be spraying bullets randomly at the people that will be left behind on the platform.
What if they're all to one side?
We'll be fine, Matt.
I mean, you've
don't
seen
see
how
any
this thing
problems with
fires.
that.
It's gonna be luck based.
It's fine.
I cannot see any problem with this plan.
I'm coming! Where
I don't think we have much of a choice right now. Let's go.
Where are they, though?
So-
Oh, they're around this corner!
Ugh.
So I've set up this little trap thing
Mhm,
from
mhm.
my pockets, made up of like lots of little wee bits and pieces,
Ooh.
to like trip it and tangle it, and then I'm gonna wrap its legs.
All
Can I
right.
try and assist Trip in some way to give them advantage? Or
Uh,
an advantage?
Yeah, if you get a brawl, if you're actually, can I get are you grit or what are you? Fight, grit, survival?
Me, I'm survival. I'm grit. Can you use your escape artist on this? Because we're trying to escape.
Yeah,
allow that.
I've also got a grit of a D20 grit. And I can I use escape artist on this as well, Matt?
Yes, yes.
To try and assist the team, can I try and do my blast door thing again so only one of them comes through and we're not inundated by a swarm of little robot
Sure thing.
guys?
Can you
Tiny
also
horde.
roll a grit for us?
Sure.
So
Okay, so
who's
we're-
rolling? Who's rolling and who's not?
The hell is
It's I'm
Is
happy
Stitches
for
setting up the trap.
Trip or Stitches. Sorry.
Because if Stitches wants to set up the trap, I can do the throw bit.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. So can you roll a flight then to throw, and then Stitches, can you roll grit? And then it sounds like Tim wants to roll a grit to do their
Okay.
delay tactic as well.
Oh, that is 19 plus 3 for escape artist. That's 22.
I got a 7 on my D8, and I would like to use an adversity token to bump it up to 8, please.
Or using Fernadette, are you guys doing anything to help in the situation, or what are you doing touching base?
I was being carried by Tim, so I have no idea where I am right now.
You're currently putting tape across the hallway to try and stop a bunch of the little gun turrets.
Yep, seems like that's what I'm doing.
All right, I'll give you a +1 to Tim's roll then.
Woo!
All right, and Trip, what'd you get?
So I want to use my adversity tokens to bump it up. So it would be a 15.
15, 22, and 9, is it?
Correct.
All right. You see them coming down the corridor. You start going zip, 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 zip. You see one of them going,
Oh my gosh.
I know what you did here. I saw the security feed. And,
one will jump over right into the trap that you've set. You just go and clap it. The others will just be like,
I didn't watch the security feed. I should have done my homework.
and the others starting to get caught up once again. Now, Trip, the trap has been set. It has sprung. It has caught one. Now, you may tie something to it and yeet it across this gap. With your, what'd you get? Sorry, 15?
15.
15, one swift maneuver. You kind of just do a little spin and go, and it goes all the way across, straight over to Frankles. He's going to roll a flight check here. He explodes. I mean, it's still only like a 6, so
Okay.
it's okay. He does all right. He's going to barely get. Ah! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! I got it! I got it! And you have succeeded. The little guy starts just going
Whoa! Whoa! Let go of me! Ah!
and starts just like shooting wildly. So now there's a different kind
As
of
opposed
hazard
to what?
in front of you, but you may now start to safely cross with this little tape creature. Frankles is like, do I use this thing to like go over there now? Is that what's happening?
Yes. Please do that.
Okay. He's going to make it to the next block over.
Good job, buddy!
You do unfortunately see every now and then a stray bullet just going through Jacob out into space. as the bullets just stray and
Yeah,
fly.
they're
You're
used
just like,
for something.
oh no. Oh well.
Where is Ula?
In the esky.
On.
What a time to drop frames, Matt. How dare you?
What about in the esky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
the
but the
Where's the
Esky got
SQ?
put on top of Jacob.
Yeah, and then you shot them both into space.
Fuck. Alright, yeah, Ula's in space.
Oh shit!
Ula's in space. Alexa, you gotta rescue a dead body with your friend over on top of it.
Fortunately, the Esky has its own internal air supply for freshness.
Oh,
Talira, we're sorry, we love you.
we love you, Tam.
Just like
Sorry that we've done this.
the moment of
Well,
realization,
you did
oh
it.
fuck.
Matt, can
Yeah,
I sell you on a terrible idea?
Yeah, always.
So,
Always.
as this space pirate is going out to space, right? Could I spend every single Versity token I have at this point in time, which I now have a number of having the space hamster bump it back towards us?
Oh, I see. Are you trying to Isaac Newton your way out of this?
Science.
Using my defunct hamster character who's been floating in space this whole time.
I'm gonna say no, only for one reason, and it actually will be beneficial
That's
to
fine.
do without that. You see a space paddy wagon starting to pull up at the other side of the gap, not at the cafeteria side of the gap, but at one of the docking stations over there. And it will knock the stretcher just without notice or care out of the way, and you can immediately see it start to careen over to the other side of the cafeteria, and the Esky just goes safely, and then
Love that.
you still don't get Jacob back. It floats off the
Jacob
other way.
continues to float away.
Jacob continues to float away.
Into
Nobody
the
likes
sun.
Jacob. It's a known fact. In space games, nobody likes a Jacob.
Is that? Oh, Matt, you sneaky son of a gun.
Every session.
God
Every
damn
time.
it. And I'm blessed and cursed forever. Okay, upside, she's not dead. Downside, she's over there without protection.
Then
So I
we
guess
should
we've got
probably
to
get
follow-
over there.
I'm nearly over there. Oh, I missed.
Just be careful! Okay.
I
He
can
has
climb
the
back up.
tape.
Look, I
He'll
just
be
gotta
fine.
try it again soon.
Yeah, I don't
He
have a
has the
tentacle long enough to get you again.
He's gonna make let's say one more, and he gets over to the edge. He's got enough tape to tie it around. Let's say just a console that's freestanding, and now there's a nice torch.
Here's the fun bit.
Yes.
I'm holding the roll bit.
Oh.
He's got the bit that I've taken out. So all he has to do is I'm just going to keep rolling it out for whatever he needs. He just has to run around the thing and tape the weird freaking
He's just gonna do that.
facing away from us. So it's shooting that way.
Okay. You are able to do that. He's going to tie it around a freestanding console over on the other side, and you have a nice taut, basically ley line to safely get yourself across.
Okay, you guys go across. I'll bring up the rear.
Right, you are. Off we go.
Everyone can start
How close
crossing.
is Ula at this point?
With Frankles right now, so safe.
Oh, she's with Frank.
Yeah,
okay,
she's
sweet.
landed-
sweet.
yeah,
Frank
the
makes
Esky
the
landed
other
on the
side.
other
Takes
side.
I
it.
was getting
Yeah.
ready to make a flat check with a roll of tape to see if I could, the
Yeah.
sticky hands.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah. I thought she had fully been bounced to the other side of the station, further away from us. That's great.
No, specifically the trajectory. A ship came through, landed,
Yeah,
and then
the
went.
paddy wagon knocked it into it, and just,
Yeah.
it fell off
Yes.
onto the part we're going to.
Perfect.
fortunately.
How convenient
And
for us.
Jacob rebounded back into space.
Yeah,
Jacob rebounded back.
Jacob did
Flung
not.
God damn it, Ellie.
Please.
God damn it, Ellie!
You hear a. You can hear once again a boom, boom, boom.
Here we go.
Welcomes the warden to its station. All officers stand at attention.
Damn it!
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Oh,
I realize
So the
I really
question
do.
is the Euphorion reading the fact that the warden's ship is in the middle of it? Or
I think
Has
it's the
the
paddy
has the
wagon.
warden
I think
come
it's the
up
paddy
and
wagon
used
that's
a
just
key
docked.
thing?
I think it's just the paddy wagon that's just docked because I
Oh,
feel like it might have
shit.
said it before.
the warden's on board.
Can I risk a look back and just to see if those little spindly metal guys are standing at attention instead of shooting after us anymore?
Stitches will still be at the back. So yeah, there's a bit of room between.
So Stitches, you're at the back, looking at these little guys still trying to make their way around.
Yeah, have they acknowledged, like NPCs,
Are they
have they
standing at
acknowledged
attention?
the warden?
Hey guys, you hear that? The warden's on board.
Ah, crap.
Maybe they can help us. Yeah, we gotta save the president. I want to save the president too. No, you're gonna save the president. No, I'm gonna do it. No, maybe the warden will promote me. Right to there.
I hate how toxic this work environment is.
This is just the worst.
Just ladder climbing. Anyway, shall we go to the other side of the gap?
Yes, we're in trouble. If we weren't in trouble already, we're in bigger trouble now.
You can find yourselves pretty well on the other side. There's no check needed. You have already secured and passed those. But
So on the other side of the gap, is it Hot Topic?
yes,
Banana
this
Republic.
portion of the cafeteria is called Hot Topics, where all the cool old people in the workforce hang out.
Sick.
Cheers,
Yeah.
Matt.
Man,
Man, extra
so
hot
mad that
flat
we're
whites.
Oh, the shade.
All right.
Wow.
Looking down the corridor, you can see it descends further into darkness. It looks like the corridors ahead of you now look to be pretty hot and on fire at this point.
Sick. Okay. Where do we need to go now? I don't remember the map.
You just
We
need to go
get to the...
via the engine rooms. There's also some more prisoner cells around here. But other than that, in terms of stuff you need to do, if you want to fix the engine, you can do that. Otherwise, you can try and beeline for the escape pods.
What do you guys think?
We don't have the guys
It's
to
fine.
just
Escape
control
pods
that
would be
going.
great. I've seen what Tim can do with the cafeteria computer. We should be fine.
But remember
I-
what they said about the escape pods? There's no way to prime them to go where we need to go without that key.
I have a very odd, specific short-term memory kind of piece, and all I heard
Yes.
was it'd be absolutely fine.
Oh,
hang on.
we're going to have a very big discussion about running ahead and shooting our friends into space.
Running ahead, right you are.
No, that's not what I said. Okay, well, he's going to get himself.
I have a plan. Yes,
What's up?
So fucking
We can-
drive at least one.
we could try and find a body of another guard. They may have keys.
That's a good point.
Topo, give me an updated countdown, please.
3. There is a number 3 in my banks.
3.
Yes.
Which is worse than it was before.
Yes,
That is
3
worse
is
than
less
previously.
5. I skipped
is true.
4.
Gosh.
I have a plan. You guys, first of all, Stitches, hold Bernadette. Thank
Yes,
you.
of course. I was going to say hello. Sorry.
Sure. Do
Sorry
you
if I
have
jostled
a-
you earlier.
Do you have a 10 mil socket?
I'm just going to turn to Bernadette. Do you know how to get the use boy under control? I feel like you're the only one who knows how to talk to him.
I can attempt to. Ula's the only other one.
Oh, and she's in an esky.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop
You're-
taking photos with her head.
Yes, listen to the.
You guys go to. Here's the plan. You all make your way to the escape pods. I will go to the engine room and see if I can delay the explosion a little. It should be easy.
Nothing about this so far has been easy.
I think between Sopo and myself, we should have enough technical expertise to flood the engines with coolant. That will give us long enough to deploy the pods.
And how are you going to get back?
We will get back to the pods.
Before they launch? How confident are you that's going to happen?
There should be enough pods for everyone.
We should get to the pods by 1.
That is correct. By my calculations, if we flood the engine with coolant, we should be able to make it to the pods by 1, giving us
Yes.
enough time to deploy.
The rest of you could make 2 pods by 2 if you go now.
I think it is time to leave.
You have to come
Bye.
back, okay?
Yep, I've got the
Use,
escape.
wait!
Oh,
Hang
If
on.
you don't come back, Sopo hopes you die gloriously.
I don't know how to feel
Thank
about
you.
Sopo.
Sopo thinks that your death will be displeasing to him.
Okay, can we just make a unified thing? No one's going to die, okay? I want promises, I want guarantees.
Sopo doesn't know how to feel about this.
We'll leave it at that.
Sopo doesn't want to have you die. It is new feeling.
It's
If
okay.
it looks like you're getting stuck, we're coming back for you. Got it? So
Okay.
don't waste time.
We should be fine.
There's
Okay.
been this like intense standoff between Tim and Trip, and then
Mhm.
Trip just storms off towards the pods.
Ooh.
I will
I'm
catch
going
up with
to-
you later. Save me a banana milkshake. Haha.
Okay, Fernadette, pick your pod, I guess. Use! Stay where I can see you, please.
Bring Ula.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, where's Ula?
Use has Ula.
Use has
Oh,
Ula.
great.
All right.
Do we
Okay, let's-
trust use with
What's
all
up,
at this point?
Can we trust him with anything?
Stop taking photos with the head. Okay, let's get to an escape pod. Bernadette, which one do you want?
I guess the middle one, the one that looks least likely to be occupied.
Let's
Okay,
go that way.
All right. So as we set off for the pods and do the exact same thing that the title of the channel is called, we will cut to a break really quickly, and we'll be back very soon with more Teens in Space, episode 3. This is getting grim, but they'll get
Yes.
there. All right. So have a drink, have a break, go grab a snack, and we'll be back shortly.
NVC, I swear to God. Don't you kick me in the dick like this. Don't you do it.
And we are back. Welcome back, everyone, to get to the Pilux. Let's go to the Pilux next week.
Pilux?
Let's go to the Pilux. What have
I'm
we
hungry
just
now.
been doing if anyone is joining us? Hey, Baron Snowhand, glad you got the chat working.
It has been a
It's been a
time. So, we found a guy, saved a guy, then shot the guy into space. Guy's very dead now. Ula, thankfully not dead, in an esky with us, hopped across the gap in space, being chased by robots. The warden has come down to visit, and we need to get off the ship into these escape pods, and NVC is making me fear for the worst. As we
Is
split
Ula
up.
dead or
Listen,
mostly dead?
my rolls have been vaguely good some of the time.
Wait, sorry,
Can't go bad.
who's dead, Red?
Oh, Jacob.
No, I said Ula's not dead. She's mostly dead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
Ula-
Ula's fine. Ula's
Yes.
good.
Ula is
Mostly
contained in
good.
an esky.
Might be alive.
In an esky.
Ula's having
She's
a
in
rave
pieces
in
in
the
an esky, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, Ula's doing an
She's
Indiana
fine.
Jones in an esky. They could survive a nuclear
Like,
blast and still be
it's-
okay.
Ula's a cephalon, so she's like Stitches, a thing that lives in other things.
It's cold in there. Like she's
So
gonna
she's
be.
just like partying.
She's probably at the Punch and Darts Breaking Hearts festival.
Cider
there.
Festival, yeah. Was
Yeah,
that
that's
from
probably
this?
what's going
Was that
on.
from this game?
No, that was from the
Oh, no.
the other one, the Kids on Bikes game.
Well,
But I feel like it needs a callback for that.
it always needs a callback. It's a good one. So, you split up. You are walking down the red lit hallways of this containment facility. Now, you know that you have walked into the area. Well, some of you have gone to the engine bay, Sopo and Tim specifically. However, the rest of you have gone into what we call high lockdown. Now, this area is where some of the unethical science experiments have been kept, Stitches. You know that. Jankles is very nervous to be around here right now. As you make your way slowly through these corridors, you can hear it creak and moan and very unnaturally groan. Like the whole ship is kind of like just like moaning. The ambience here is that of something out of probably your worst dreams, really. Just a almost just constant lack of silence, really.
Ugh, glad to see the place hasn't lost its charm. Ugh, where do we need to go with this? Why would they put the escape pods through here? Just bad design.
Well, we could have gone through the engine bay. That's where I thought we were going to go. But if we want to go straight there, this is the more dangerous but direct route.
Ugh, what do you guys think? Dangerous, more direct?
I mean, we can
Okay,
get out
use-
by whatever 2 means.
Use, yes, Bernadette, what do you think?
Let's just get off this ship.
Okay, Trip, you okay? It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get out of here. You guys came for me, I'm not letting any of you die for that. That's not a worthy cause. Let's go then!
Like pat Stitches with a big bear paw.
Just around the other side for Trip
Like
as well.
just like here.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I just raised one of Ula's thumbs
Oh no, you put her out of the esky!
and then put it back.
Oh.
Kind of like,
I like the democracy.
What have we discussed about consent?
Oh, that is disgusting. That's coming from me.
Boundaries, child, boundaries.
I don't have that badge yet. Again, and you just hear all yous just kind of going through what boundaries are for the next 2 minutes as they're walking down this deranged hallway.
You spot what looks to be a broken open from the inside containment cell. However, it looks like it's overgrown with biological anomalies. Protrusions jut out like they've grown like fungus. However, they are almost scaly in nature and ridged. However, the underneath kind of resembles this almost mixed between like flesh and plant growth. It is jutting out and spiky like a almost like one of those death worlds that you've heard so much about. Something clearly has escaped from here.
Bernadette, I don't want to assume just because you're a plant you'd know what this is, but can you recognize the material here?
It almost feels... It feels off. Something's not right.
Can you make a brains check for us real quick? Or a
Sure
grit
thing.
if you have a different version of what you want to do here?
Brains is probably more correct. That is a 9 on a d10.
This looks like someone has crossed the biology of both living flesh and plant life into one living, also stable, which has never been done before, life form. The fact that it's also spreading out from this cell means that it is growing from here, but whatever originated in this cell is long gone.
Whatever started here doesn't seem to be here anymore, but there's definitely traces of it, and I think it's still growing.
Oh, good. Well, probably for the best it's not here right now, then.
You hear some big boom, boom, boom.
Why do I
coming
even
from up
open
ahead.
my mouth? Why do I even say things? I should just shut up forever.
Long distance away.
Okay, we need to go. Yeah, you're on a trip. Let's just skedaddle.
In the back of Trip's head, she's just like, I don't have a fucking translator. The fuck are these guys gonna do?
Yeah.
It's like written
She's
across
thinking
her
the same
face in
thing.
plain language.
So do you have a translator on you, Trip? Did you say you had a translator on you?
No,
Okay.
Tim's my translator.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are down a
We split the
translator.
party, and Trip has gone without Tim.
Oh, yes, sorry. The next cell you come across is simply labeled centipede human.
Now we're getting lazy.
How
now.
very dare you?
You see like a little
Oh,
stick
how
figure
dare
start
you.
walking up just to the window and putting its many-legged arm up on the glass to meet you.
Hello.
I mean, the high fives are kind of a thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hello.
Spam.
Putting your hand up, you can see that this thing is very clearly stitched together.
Oh, God.
Very clearly stitched together to become one very forking centipede in the shape of a stick figure human. It looks to be stable. It looks to be walking around, and it's got like a little mechanical orb, possibly controlling the rest of its body.
Can I try to communicate with it somehow? Just not getting too close to the glass, just sort of trying to probe for any information. Like, can you hear me? Are you alive in there?
Holds the arm up and just waves at the glass, just like reaching out.
Going to very tentatively put my non-marked arm and just try to mirror the movements. Anything?
So you go onto the glass.
Okay.
And just like keep hitting it.
Bernadette, what does dangerous, homicidal creatures of experimental... I can't read these last two words because they're smeared in what looks like blood.
Nothing good.
Oh, I think Trip wants us to move on. I get the sense by her pushing me.
Yes.
Just kind of give the creature like a really sad look, but I go along with them.
Blasted bloody thing! It is on! Attention, traitors! To the Galactic
good.
Federation
That's
of
worse.
Central Galactic Jersey. You have been sentenced to death.
Well,
Come up to the hands up and we won't make this bloodier than it needs to be. How do I turn this thing off? What do you mean I press the
it's a
button?
two-way thing. Can we yell back at them?
No,
Okay.
wait, don't...
Good to see they really picked the best man for the job. We should probably go. Let's push on. The sooner we're out of here, the better. Then we can go get the others and get out.
The next cell you walk past seems to just say, swapper inside. Do not feed.
Trip is going to make sure that Oyu doesn't have access to the door or the windows and is just going to, like, ferry them along the corridor, growling low in her throat.
Sorry, Matt, real quick. Is our little Franklin with us?
I'm still here.
Oh, thank God! I thought I hadn't heard from him in a while. Panicked.
No, I'm still alive.
Okay.
You haven't killed me yet.
Great. This was the thing you were talking about as we're like getting pushed by Trip. That's the thing you were talking about, right? The swapper?
Everyone die.
Yeah, I'm not opening it.
I'm just go.
Yeah, I'm following the bear. Let's go.
As you're walking past Trip, you're probably the only one that's of like eye height to like look down in this cell, and you can simply see like there's two creatures in here. One has a pink fleshy body with like a gray large head, and the other one has a bulbous quadruped gray body and a fleshy human-like head. And you just catch the eyes of the human head as you walk past, and it's just going.
You're okay?
Bernadette.
Oh, did you get me?
Shapen murderous creatures.
Right
I mean,
now, I
surely
think
like a social badge?
social badge can come later. I think right now the one we need to focus on, most importantly, is getting ourselves out of danger badge. That is very important.
Look, I mean, you're the conscience of the party at this point in time, and I don't know what Trip's saying, but she keeps stopping and pushing people. I think she wants us to go back and get Tim. It's really weird.
So
As much as we would love to do that.
I'm going to reach into a pocket and grab a notepad and pen.
Hey. Yeah.
And like in Sharpie, held like this, right? Sharpie is just sort of held like this. She's going to scroll escape, badge, rare,
Oh,
priority.
well,
And
this
then
changes
just
everything.
Stick it to your face.
Okay.
and then growl and point forwards.
Yeah, what she said.
All
It's our
right.
time to go.
So
Yeah,
grab
let's go, go,
Bernadette
go.
and then grab the esky and drag bits of it bumping along and make sure it's closed this time because, you know.
You just be careful. Okay, he's gone.
We cut over to the engine bay where Tim and Sopo have reached the basically melting down core at this point. It's a good thing you came here because you are... Oh, you still there? No, you're just being very still. You are looking at the core in critical condition. If you didn't come here, you are worried that you don't know if you would make it off the ship with this accelerating countdown. It has already reached 2, as per Sopo's measurements.
Surprisingly accurate measurement with no units attached to it. Wow, it seems like it was right to come here because this is not a good situation. Sopo,
Yes.
core analysis. Run core analysis.
Sopo can see that the core of the ship is going to go boom! But Sopo does not want to be in here when it does.
That is correct. We have to get out before 1. Now, are there any... Does the reactor still have its cooling tanks intact?
Reactor shows 1 cooling tank still active.
Sopo, run calculation for time delay if 1 coolant tank floods the reactor.
Okay, Sopo still has concussion, so give me a minute.
Please, take your time. We have nothing but time at this point.
Oh, we specifically do not have time! Sopo does not want to die!
Yes, but we also don't want you to miscalculate.
Oh, very true, okay. You know how it go. Sopo's head feels not very good. He's going to lie down for a second. Maybe you get, you remember the hamster? You get the hammer, you go boing, boing, boing.
Yes, I remember.
Yes, you should try hitting it a little, see what it does.
I see. That is something I will consider. Is there a coolant, like a control panel that activates the coolant flooding that would flood the reactor?
If you were to simply just break it or like reroute a pipe there, it would absolutely flood this place. You know the reserves of this thing would be massive. So in order to keep this thing cool, they need massive vats of this cooling liquid.
And given the state of things, is that something that I would have to do manually, or is there like a control thing for it?
Give us a quick brains check to have a little looky.
That is 20 on the 20-sided dice.
You exploded.
Yes, I'm
Roll
going to
again.
roll it again. That is an 11, so that is 31.
31. Hey, you can see a very easy to use console that looks not too dissimilar from your La Famillia delivery app system. It looks like they use the same operating system, in fact. Now,
Man, this prison sucks.
yeah. You wonder how it was so easy to break in and out of this place. It's supposed to be the high security one as well. It's just the location, really, of being near a black hole, you think.
It's being directed by a Fisher Price farm
Yeah.
animal board game.
Absolutely. So
Yes, this console appears to be running Doorways 93.
Sopo can see that if you press the button, even just it's one of those slide to unlock the cooling vent.
Okay. Now, remember, Sopo, we're going to have to go quick. So,
Yes.
if you could please,
How good are you at running?
I have 4 mechanical legs. I will be fine.
Oh.
I need you to compute the fastest route from here to the escape bay.
Okay, calculating. Hey, did you know the warden is tracking the others?
I do now.
Oh, okay, well,
That would-
hopefully
that would-
they can
that would
sort that
explain-
out in a bit.
That would explain that announcement.
Yes. Well, you and I don't have to worry about him. Okay, so calculating. 1 second. If we just go straight down the corridor, left, right, like a little zigzag, we'll get there.
Left, right, zigzag. Okay, got it. Let's go. I'm gonna smack the button to flood the reactor and then book it.
Green fluid just goes straight through the entire facility here. You can run out the double doors, sealing off the entire engine bay as it fills with this green-blue liquid, immediately cooling down every implement in the room. It hisses, it sizzles. However, you can start bolting your way over to the escape pods. Meanwhile, at the escape pod room,
Do I get my badge now?
Not yet. We've got to get off the ship first.
so it looks like
Big part of that actually escaping.
Are there any guard bodies?
it does look like.
Any lost keys?
Just happened to be around.
Roll a quick
Great.
brains check. Have a look around.
Can I assist in some way?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Or you could make. I'll label a free check. Anyone can make this roll.
Matt,
Cool.
can I assist Trip
Great.
with my treasure hunter feature?
Sure thing.
Ooh, that's it's not really an escape routes one. Yeah, I'll add adversity token to that. 3
Okay.
on a d6.
See, I got a 4 on a d6 because I thought I was rolling. Sorry.
Oh no, it's,
I
it's
think-
like
I think we're also
multiple-
rolling
Anyone
to
can roll
help.
who wants to roll.
I
Okay.
got a 7 on a d10.
Ooh, 7 on the team. Okay. Looking good. There are enough bays and pods here for everyone to escape. The thing you're going to need to do is each one is a one-person only device.
Right.
You have enough to get all of you out and possibly then some. And like it looks like a lot of people have already used these things. However, what I can also say is with that 7, you can see this horrible growth-like substance basically splattered across about 15 of the pods on one of the sides of this room. And all of the pods there are empty.
So,
On the
Yeah.
on the side of the room closest to you, a neat like 7-8 pods ready to go.
Bernadette, you look concerned.
Hang on, I have a question. I was looking for the body of a guard or a key that's been discarded.
Oh, yes. Yes.
In this pile, actually near the horrible fleshy plant growth,
Of course.
there is a
Naturally,
brand
where
new...
else would it bloody be?
Well, it is bloody and it's on the ground. There's a brand
God damn
new
it.
dead
Why do I
body.
say things?
It
Why do
looks
I say
like they
things?
have had something stuck into their chest like a big blade and ripped downward.
But they have a
Nice.
key.
Keys were not taken off them. This was a kill.
Cool.
Great.
Can I-
So they didn't need the key, which means they're still on the ship.
Or they didn't need to know where they're going.
I'm
Has
gonna
Trip-
take the key.
Yeah.
You can grab the key.
You good?
Now, given that Trip's a pilot, she gets how all of this works with the pods, and she heard what Jacob said. Am I using this key on a console in the room to program
Yes.
the pods we're gonna take?
So effectively, you can take this and use it as basically an access code. Then you will take the pod, make a selection of them, and then you can safely, with this key, program the pod to a destination, and it will take you there and autopilot you there. There are manual controls if you need them. However, these things are pretty reliable. You've seen these pneumatic systems before.
I remember where the Hilux was parked, right?
Yep.
That's where I'm gonna program all of them to go,
You can say like
including
loading.
a spare one for Tim.
All right, loading bay A it is in the containment facility, in the pen. So you can plug all of these in. You can start, they will all start activating one by one. And they look like those big, like mail tube things out of the pneumatic systems you see. It looks like that, but like it's got a little rocket on the bottom and some like air stabilizers on the sides. Right now there is no sign of Tim and Sopo.
I'm not going to jinx it by saying what I was going to say, but let's just be on our guard. Should we go back for the others now that we've got this settled?
Just a question for you, Stitches.
Yes.
The fire that seems to be raging furiously around us at this stage, do we need to get out of here soon? Because, someone needs oxygen, which I think Strip.
Well, we'll need to, but the others are still back there. We've got to make sure they get on the pods as well.
I don't care what you're doing. I'm getting in this one.
Yeah, okay, you get in the pod, but just don't do anything stupid.
Frankles goes, I won't. And he goes, beep, boop, boop, boop. And he goes,
I feel like he's going to do something. Oh, there he goes.
At least you know they work. Frankles activates one and just...
Okay, well, he didn't die in a horrible inferno, so I'd say we're good chances.
It didn't malfunction. That's a good plus in your book.
Trip, what do you want to do? They're your friends.
Trip's looking like she's doing maths. And so that you guys get an idea of it, Trip's trying to figure out if Ula needs her own pod, because she's technically a person.
Ula could be...
one per person. So does Ula get her own pod? Or does Ula go in with Fern? Or does Ula have to stay with... No, can't go with Oyu, because Oyu is a full person and Fern is a smaller Fern. So...
You think you could actually...
That's the math.
You could compress some of this, you're thinking, because, like, Fernadette could sit on a lap, much like Sopo could, and right now, Ula in a cooler, it could sit on someone else's lap.
How have we not made that joke yet?
Ula in a cooler?
Yeah, no.
Ula in a cooler.
I have been sitting on that for a while.
God damn it.
We love you.
I need to go with the registered adult, or at least a teen of significant age. I can't travel space by myself, so I need to go with Ula in a cooler or Fernadette in a whatever.
I volunteer as tribute.
Okay, please don't throw Fernadette into space, okay? Okay, Fernadette, you go with yours. I'll take care of Ula. Trip. What do you want to do? Okay.
So Trip just looks at the door and takes up the position of I'm waiting.
Okay, I will set Fernadette down and I will wait outside of, like, in the pod. I'm not closing the door. I'm not leaving you two here, okay? No bloody heroics here. And I'm just going to try and wait as long as I can. Oh, that's...
Something big.
So yeah, use is gone.
Selfie.
You can see a shadow on the wall in the background of Oyu's photo approaching, and it gets larger by the moment.
Okay. Oh, that does not sound good.
You hear a sharp object strike a wall, and a scraping, screeching noise starts just ripping metal as it approaches.
Trip. I know, but I don't know. We don't have a choice. I don't know what to, I don't know what to do. Tell me what to do. I'm trying to be good here. What am I supposed to do?
You see a body just fly against the wall, splattering as it hits the impact, bones crunching.
Push Stitches into the pod with Ula.
Shit. Okay. Oh god, yep, I guess the door is shut.
I get into the other pod.
All right. How are the other two of you already in pods?
Yeah, Yuz and Fernadette took theirs. Yeah. I'm with Ula in the cooler.
Fernadette is acting as Yuz's guardian.
Yep. 4 pods shut. And you are jettisoned into space safely. You are you are not even seeing what's rounding the corner as it throws another body into this room. You have left Tim and Sopo alone with something on the ship and the warden. Meanwhile, back at Tim and Sopo.
Son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what's going on and freaking out because there's a lot of scary things happening here.
That's right. We are getting out of here.
Did you design the ship from the warden? Do you think that's closer than the escape base?
Boarded ship. Can I make a brain check to quickly calculate which one is probably closest at this juncture?
Sopo was calculating. Oh!
I love that.
32. 32 from Sopo.
Get
He
out.
exploded a 20.
Sopo
What a
takes the
fucking
warden
best
ship.
time.
The warden ship. The Padawan.
Okay.
Our friends are
Wrap
dead.
up.
We have to leave.
I sincerely doubt our friends are dead. Chart course to the paddy wagon. Go.
Okay.
You two can.
I will do the running. You do the navigating.
You immediately just start beelining for the entire the ship that the warden flew in on. However,
Docking bay. Yeah.
Sorry.
At the docking bay. Right.
At the docking bay, yes. So you find the ship. It seems to be unmanned right now, which means the warden is currently completely unknown. But you do know that they were on the comms at some point, so they're still on the ship. Maybe they got caught up with the whole creature situation going on, but I guess you guys don't know about that.
Yes,
Right now, you got a safe ship.
I do not care where the warden is. We need to get out of here.
Okay.
Straight into the paddy wagon.
Okay. Can you fly this thing?
I
Plug
can
Sopo
give
in
it.
first.
Yes, I will plug Sopo into the cigarette lighter. And then I guess now come on. I have seen Trip do this hundreds of times. I know one of these buttons is going to start the ship and something is going to steer it. Let's see. I think this one does not have a hammer attached to it, but it looks like it will work.
Okay. Make the hit go now.
Yeah.
Roll a flight check for us.
Light. What is my? That is a stat I have not looked at. What is my? It is a 6. Okay, D6. 3.
So what'd you get? Sorry.
3.
Oh. You jettison out. The whole ship lurches.
That is a good start. We appear to be moving.
No, Sopo leads in danger. No danger. We are heading for the butthole.
Uh-oh. Does maybe one of these will do it? Just puts the wipers on.
Sopo can save this. Sopo can save this. Oh, Sopo cannot save this.
So we're heading towards the black hole.
You start.
The
your
butthole.
Your ship has like left with quite a lot of acceleration, and
I
it's
hit
put
the
you.
reverse too hard.
It's put you near the accretion disk, basically.
Mhm.
You see the outside world basically just start fading away from you at this point.
Oh dear. Hey. Hey. Sopo, do you know what happens inside of a black hole?
Sopo is unsure.
My calculations give us a 0.000000000% chance of
Where's the
surviving.
1? You said there should be 1.
I have run out of numerical places in my calculation. I do not know if there are any numbers that come after those zeros.
Oh, Sopo is sad to hear that.
And I think, like, as we're kind of across the accretion disk, we're like, sort of, I guess, going straight towards the butthole, the black hole, the beehole. I guess Tim is just kind of resigned to not having any idea what's going to happen next, or even if they will survive it. And I think he's just going to be like,
No,
hey,
no,
Sopo.
hold on. You're thinking too hard. Sopo doesn't like the thinking hard.
No, that was a sigh of resignation, not a sign of thinking.
You think Sopo and Tim is gone?
I think that may be the case.
You two have a moment sitting in front of the infinite black before you, almost like a beautiful sunset, as your ship hurtles forever toward unknown nothing. Sheer, terrifying unknown nothing.
Yeah, I think just as we're like sort of now basically well beyond the point of no return and just sort of like about to go into the black hole, I think Tim is just like, hey, Sopo,
Yes.
would you like to hear a joke?
You don't tell jokes.
I know one joke.
Oh. So, but hold on. I want laughter to be the last thing we hear together. Sopa has something to tell you too.
Envy, I'm going to message you a DM right now. And this is what Sopo shows you. And tells you, effectively.
I don't like this. Can I put that out there now? I don't like this.
I'm legit trying not to cry because my best friend is dying. Trip's
Matt, I don't
convinced.
like this. This is not very
Now you know.
love and peace.
Now you know. I'm so sorry.
Oh, get absolutely bent.
We just need to.
What are you doing to us, Envy?
What was your joke, please?
Yes, the joke. And I think that's it. Like
you from the
only
outside.
Sopo will hear the joke. From the outside.
Only Sopo will hear this joke unheard to anyone else, and the rest of you land at the docking bay, looking up from the Spilux as you get in to try and find wherever they were, but none of you even saw where they left to. You didn't see the ship leave. You didn't see another reading coming off from the ejection pods. As far as you know, they're still on the ship, but the ship has also started crumbling and spaghettifying into the black hole itself.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And with
I
that,
don't know what else to say.
we are going to end tonight's episode of Get to the Spilux.
We didn't have a very serious talk about abusing your friends like this.
Do you like when I plan
This is
things,
not-
guys? Do you like when I plan
This
things?
isn't very cash money of you, frankly.
That was fun. I had a great time. How'd you guys go? All right.
God.
Wow.
Fuck.
That
Wow.
is rude,
Wow.
actually.
We killed Tim.
That's
Wow.
that's rude. That's rude. That's what that is. That's rude. It's rude.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with
I'm
that.
gonna hunt you down in real life.
That's fine. You may. Everyone may.
Cool. Cool.
Death is real in my games. These two have split the party and thus ejected themselves into a black hole with a couple very bad rolls on their ships. And it went poorly.
Rolled
And I am very sorry.
absolutely brilliantly to fucking delay the engine meltdown. Absolutely
And
terribly
I've
to
been
fly the
rolling
fucking plane.
so good tonight.
That's what you don't say. You never say you've used your good pool of rolls because you will always roll bad
That will.
afterwards. Dead by Daylight, thank you so much for the raid. We are unfortunately about to wrap up the stream. Emotions are tense and high.
It is.
So,
Oh
just
my
to
God.
offer the people that have just raided us a piece, we've managed to save one party member that's currently in an esky, and we've unfortunately lost another to.
Two.
Well,
You lost.
does
The Great
Sofa really
Void.
count?
We've just
Lost the navigation system.
had the death of a party member and the AI.
I mean,
Are we-
Tim,
The
Envy?
family.
Would you consider? What would you consider Sopo after what they told you?
Or
even before that.
I like in terms of whether they're a member of the party or like yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Suppose just our little guy, right?
Just a little dude.
Just a funky.
We
Well,
also lost our hamster.
Sopo
Like, we've got-
was a funky little
Yeah.
guy, I gotta say.
If it was a little guy.
I'll speak for the hamster. She's fine. She's running on her wheel. She's getting the hell out of there.
And no one
It's like-
cares about Jacob.
Yeah.
No one cares about
No one
Jake.
cares about
Jacob
Jacob.
wasn't part of the party. He was
Alright.
a side quest that we did not
And
That we
Frankel's
killed.
somewhere.
succeed at.
Frankl, or I mean, Envy, you could come back as
Frankel
Frankles
would
if you
be
like.
here.
I could come back as Frankles. I could just panic constantly.
Oh god.
All right, well, let's go round reverse order this time. Red, thank you for joining us. I'm
Oh,
so
man.
sorry at the same time, but we'll do it. We'll do a decompress after this.
Mm.
If you need a moment, we can do someone else.
Can I have a moment?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm sorry that I put it immediately on the spot. Envy, you can go from here.
Look, thank you everyone who has stuck with us this far for this absolute emotional roller coaster. I didn't realize when I put on my brief to Matt, fuck me up, Space Daddy, that this is what was going to result.
Oh. We fucked around and we found out.
Yeah. I can't.
The absolute consequences of our actions.
If ever I've remembered a comment from even our YouTube series is I love how this show or like the content can go from talking about dicks to the end of the very life and universe within the span of a sentence.
Just what's the phrase, like turns on a dime or something like that.
Turns on a dime. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm NBCDM, formerly Tim. And I don't know who I'm going to be next week, so stick around to find out what kind of fun things will happen there. If you'd like to catch me outside of here, you can find me on social media at that NBCDM.
All right. G, I'm sorry. You
Hey,
can hunt me
Jake.
down.
No, you're not.
Bring it.
I'm a little
I
sorry.
know where you live.
Oh,
Hello, I am GFD, Gemma. I am playing a very, very guilty Stitches right now. You can find me at GFD on all social medias. I'm jumping back into streaming very soon, where I'll be doing nothing but talking about Baldur's Gate, my absolute favorite game. And as always, it's a pleasure to be emotionally tortured by Matt Brown. And that's me.
All right. Red?
Hi, I'm Dragon Kier, and I just ugly cried on stream because my pretend best friend just died. You can find me here on Twitch as Dragon Kier. Pretty much everywhere on the internet is Dragon Kier. I'm a variety streamer. I do a little bit of everything from painting minis and crocheting to cozy games to action RPGs and first-person shooters, and D&D live plays every second Saturday. And occasionally you see me here playing Trip, the broken-hearted pilot. And yeah.
Awesome. Ellie, I'm also sorry. I'm just going to say sorry to everybody in the call. I'm sorry.
You should.
That was not how I thought tonight was going to go at all.
This is the-
aside from almost losing Ulla to space to this.
You didn't think I would pull some bullshit in the mid-season? This is halfway.
Oh no, I thought you would pull bullshit. I just wasn't going to call you on your bullshit.
Oh. The caliber of bullshit is up
Yeah.
for discussion, I guess. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I
LED,
think I
and
cut
I
out for a
do
sec.
things.
Sorry.
Oh.
Give us it again.
Yes, I'm LEB. I do things occasionally, usually here. And yeah, I'm on all the things bar the platform formerly known as Twitter, as at LEB94.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, sorry, D20.
No, I'm again wildly surprised that I managed to live through that, because I got my own bet with me that I was going to be the first one to die horribly, either by your hands or the party's hands, and to survive that. And
There is an ironic plot device in not giving you that, I will say, as a DM.
And to be fair, you are the biggest danger to yourself currently.
and the universe /
And the
there.
universe.
It was Matt,
Doesn't have his handler.
yeah, well, I do, but she's in a box, and the other one's going to be in a plant, and no one's going to understand Trip, which is going to be the wildest problem we have.
Oh my god, no one's going to understand Trip!
We're gonna have to buy a translator.
No one.
We're gonna have to buy a translator.
No one. And
I'm just
so
wow. I
And-
hadn't even thought of that.
our
We're gonna have to
AI
Duolingo that shit.
that runs the spaceship as well has gone elsewhere. So, technically we've lost 2.5 party members, which, there's a TV show about that with someone in it. Matt, you have been wildly entertaining for this one. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that is still with us at this point in time. I will remain the Chaos Chicken that presses anything and licks what he can. And back to you, Matt.
Thank you
With
so
no
much.
apologies.
I am, both sorry and not sorry, but I am Briefcase Brown, Matt. I run the show over here and put on funky little things like this on Twitch and YouTube. Stay tuned for more of our charity streams. We're doing our painting with, from memory, Red, Emily, and Leia on Thursday morning. If that's news to you, I will reconfirm. Let me just double check that. I may have got my calendar wrong. Anyway,
You may have just forgotten to tell me, or I forgot to read a message.
Either or.
I'm willing to paint.
Either way,
but
either way, Leia and I, at the very least, we're doing painting for our charity stream run on Thursday, where you can choose the colors of our models. So whatever you donate in the chat, you can just be like, paint pink on this thing right now. Do it, and then we have to do that. So there we got that. And then on Sunday, we've also got our Wrath and Glory Oops All Orc Boys stream for charity as well in our run. Envy will be on that with us, and we're gonna be getting orky with it, and that's gonna be very fun.
Oh, the Gork and more.
We're gonna play Gork and more real good, and that one is going to be based entirely on the power of friendship. So if you like 40k, if you like the power of friendship, tune into that one on Sunday evening. I'm also a professional DM. You can hire me in the link below and find all my socials there as well. But other than that, do we have a raid that we could go to?
Yes, raid Matt's house to punish him.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine.
Agreed.
LNL live.
LNL is on.
let's
LNL
go
is on.
raid.
Well, we're taking the
Choose
party.
the LNL.
We're taking the party to
GM
LNL.
Workshop's on as well, and there's a couple of fabulous Marines who are live. Or
I've
There's a lot.
aged
We gotta
several
show.
months.
We got to show the creator of our theme song some love. So we're going to take it to LNL. Be sure to show love to LNL. He created the absolute banger, which is now on Spotify.
Go listen.
Check out the Twitter. You can literally listen to our theme song on repeat as much as you want. Free. It's to the public. It's up there. I've already put it in my playlists.
Banger.
it's in 3 of mine.
Is it 3 of yours? It's in 2 of mine at the moment.
It's in my drive.
I've added it to somebody else's playlist that I have permissions to add to.
Oh,
I have
nice.
it in its own dedicated playlist where it's just that and nothing else.
I actually might do that. We're raiding out. Say goodbye, everybody. We'll be back this time next week.
everybody.
And then keep an eye on the social charity streams. See you later.
Bye bye.